Mais non, quoi, la fnou d'alo. Oh, mais non. Oh, mais quand, asui. Oh, mais la fnou d'alo. Oh, mais la fnou d'alo. Oh, mais non. Oh, mais quand, asui. On va pas faire les voix dans les voix. On va pas faire les voix dans les voix. Faire les voix dans les voix. On va pas faire les voix dans les voix. On va pas faire les voix dans les voix. Bebelevo, adalevo, agbafẹ́yà. Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male klasilo yo. Mekade o malelo, mekade o male klasilo. Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male klasilo yo. Mekade o malelo, mekade o malelo. Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male klasilo. Begadeo malelo, begadeo malelo, begadeo malelo, begadeo malelo, begadeo
Ava mama le gali drolo. Ava mama le gali drolo. Awi now.
batakali no de wakusia. Obe ajo, batakali. Obe ajo, batakali no de wakusia. 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 Obe ajo. Obe ajo, batakali no de wakusia. Obe ajo, batakali no de wakusia. Kokoli koko, ontofo ofu, ya onye gbomefu, amemele wahwe, aya taji na twe. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado kuturu. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado kutupe. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jaru abagora. Koko likoko, otofo wofu, ya onye gbomefu, amemele wahwe, ataji na twe. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado botobe. Kayeto mi jaru abagora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jaru abagora.
Me no kwe la funudalo.
Ome to, asui. Ome la fruda. Ome la fruda. Ome to, asui. Ome pepe levo, adalevo. Ome pepe levo, adalevo. Pepe levo, adalevo, agbábíayá. Ome pepe levo, adalevo. Ome pepe levo, adalevo.
Bebelevo, adalevo, agbábíayá.
Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo.
Mekade o malelo, mekade o male pasilo.
Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo.
Mekade o malelo, mekade o malelo.
Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo.
Mekade o malelo, mekade o male pasilo.
Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o
Male pasilo.
mekade o malelo.
Amela
Bremponi oka. Miele vena mi wone. Miele toha mi wone. Mi wone lo. Mi wone lo. Miele vena mi wone. Miele toha mi wone. Mi wone lo. Ava mama le gali jrolo. Ava wawa le gali jrolo. Awi now.
Obeajo, Batakari no de wajo. Obeajo, Batakali no de wakusia. Obeajo, Batakali no de wajo. Obeajo, Batakali no de wakusia. Obeajo, Batakali no de wajo. Obeajo, Batakali no de wajo. Obeajo, Batakali no de wajo. Obeajo, Batakali no de wakusia. Obeajo, Batakali no de wajo. Koko, Ontofo ofu, ya onye gbomefu, amemele wahwe, eya taji na twe. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado gbotoro. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado gbotope. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jadu ababora. Koko, Ontofo ofu, ya onye gbomefu, amemele wahwe, eya taji na twe. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado gbotope. Kayeto mi jadu ababora, abado lilime. Kayeto mi jadu ababora.
Me no kwe la funu dalo. Ome no, ome to, asui.
Me la fruda. Me la fruda.
Ome no, ome to, asui.
On va pas les voix dans les voix. 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 Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo.
Mekade o malelo, mekade o male pasilo.
Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo.
Mekade o malelo, mekade o malelo.
Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo.
Mekade o malelo. Mekade o malelo,
Mekade o malelo,
male plasilo, I'm
Ava mama la gali jrolo. Ava mama la gali jrolo. Awi now.
hunter, the Bofuo or Bofuo. I don't know. I don't speak Akan very well, but some people say they call it Bofuo or Bofuo or whatever. My pronunciation may not be very good, but the spirit of the hunter is called Ade. And the Adevu is the drum that they beat for the hunter when he comes back from the game. And when we are doing Adevu, the dancing is not choreographed. It is just kliba like that. How you can dance it, because when you go to kill some animals, there are certain animals whose spirits or destiny or inner self is so powerful, almost close to human beings' own. And when you kill them in the bush, when you come back home, that animal, the spirit of the animal will form a ghost, like how human beings have ghosts. And before you know, you see the animal as you see a human being, and you think that is the animal. And if you are not careful, you shoot, and then you have killed a human being. Because the animal would take the form, the animal would take the form of an animal. The spirit of the animal would take the form of an animal and possess somebody. So you, the hunter, you will be seeing that person. You think that it is the same animal that you had killed, or a similar animal you have killed in the bush is the one coming to attack you. And when you fire your gun, you will kill a human being. By the time the person falls down, or that animal, imagined animal falls down, it's a human being, and you get into trouble. So what our ancestors do is that when you kill an animal, especially like a buffalo, and that's a certain antelopes called a se, they are believed to have their destinies are more prominent in such a way that they can make or become ghosts when you kill them. So when our ancestors, because my grandfathers were hunters and farmers, so I know these stories. So when you kill an animal like that, when you come back home, they do something, a ritual for you we call Ade. Ade Wowo means they will do the hunters rituals for you, where people will be playing that Adevu, and the hunter will now kind of demonstrate how he was in the bush, how he was hiding, and how the animal came by. He was able to shoot it. So all those things will be dramatized during the drumming, and then that's why the word adevu, it is for ade, people who had gone to the hunting field or gone to a game and were able to kill an animal, and then when they come home, they demonstrate or dramatize how they were able to kill that animal. So that is what Adevu and Adevu is. And then you went on to say, the dancers able to perform those moves with the knife. Because in our culture, hunters are not just ordinary people. They possess spiritual powers, or they are supposed to possess spiritual powers to go, because to go into the bush alone at night and be able to hunt a wild animal down, you are supposed to possess a power that can make you invisible in order to be able to kill the animal without the animal attacking you and killing you. Because it is two things: either you kill the animal or the animal kill you. This is what the hunter's life is. So if you are able to go and kill the animal, and the animal was not able to kill you, then you must possess some special knowledge, talent, or whatever. Whether you want to tell people that you have it or you don't want to tell people that you have it, you must possess something. That's why I was saying earlier to Shamba Musa Muhammad, when he said that he was now having dreams of Eve Drum, Atimehu, and all this, in which he has actually never seen being played before. But he's happy because he was now initiated into the secret of drummers, not just drummers that can connect their drumming to the spiritual plane, so that spirits and energies of nature can now come and teach you how to play drum and play all kind of tunes. So it is also with the hunter. It's not everybody who can just carry a gun and go to the bush and kill an animal and bring back home successfully. Some went, they never came back. And people have not even seen their corpse forever and ever. So to be a hunter, you need to be initiated into the spirit of the hunters. And when you go and you kill some animal, you will now bring a part of it and give to your shrine. That's why I say Togbe Ade, so that the Ade can bring good luck for you. But in today's world, the Togbe Ade or the hunter spirit is not necessarily like people carrying a gun and going into the bush. Your pen, your paper, your knowledge, your phone, all these things are your tools now. And how can you use this thing to what do you call it, to harness the prosperity and success that you need? When you pray to the Togbe Ade and the hunters voodoo, which we call Togbe Ade, it will be able to open doors for you that you'll be able to harness success even in today's world without carrying a gun on your shoulders and going to the bush. So this is how Aves deal with nature, trying to make use of forces in nature to be able to live a comfortable and a peaceful life within this space that called physical world. So Dodru Abi, that's my answer. And then Dodru Abi said also, please, is Mau stroke Lisa a form of voodoo? Does Afa acknowledge its presence? Afa acknowledges the presence of Mauga Sobo Lisa, Mauga Kiti Kata, and Mauga Ese. I don't want to go deep into this anymore because I've spoken about all this in the past. Because in the Ewe knowledge, the Ewe cosmology, there is a trinity. Mauga Sobolisa as one, which is male and female. That's why it is called Mau. It's not only Mau Lisa, it's Mauga Sobo Lisa. The one which is always changing. It's not the same. It's a male, it's a female. That is Mauga Sobo Lisa. And then we have Mauga Kiti Kata, the one that is also constructing and destroying. The one that is constructing at the same time destroying. That is the Mauga Kitikata. And then we have Mauga Esse, which is believed in every cosmology that is the one that decides to come in the form of human being. And each and every human being has a different esse or destiny. No two people have the same destinies. Just like our thumbprints and our fingerprints, no two people have the same destiny. So Mauga Esse is believed to be a major Toda, that which becomes a human being or the one that created human beings. But then Mauga Sobolisa is the creator of the worlds, and then Mauga Kitikata is the manager or maintainer of the worlds. Sometimes destruction are coming like earthquakes and typhoons and all these things. Things will be destroyed. Sometimes winter will come, all plants will die. When autumn comes, dry season is come, all plants will lose their leaves. At the same time, with time when rain starts, then they grow new leaves. That is the work of Mauga Kitikata. So the belief in our every cosmology is that God is three in one. And then under this God's or three in one is all what we call voodoo. Anything under. Voodoo is just likened to spirit. We are offline. We are back? Okay. So voodoo is just spirit, which is in nature. So when you do spiritual work, you will get in contact with all these things. So Afa acknowledges the presence of God. That's why even in Afa, when you are calling the Vuji, you will mention all this. What do you call it? You mention all these names, and then you mention the names of your ancestors, and then you mention the name of rivers and mountains and all these things that are in your community, and then you also mention the Odus in Afar, like Bemeji, Yekumeji, Wolimeji, Dimeji, Losomeji. You mention them all because these are all deities on their own. So you are calling them to come and be present and tell you the information that person is seeking from you in a reading. And these energies or spirits or gods, call them whatever you like, it does not really matter because we cannot understand what God is. So, whatever you call them, whatever you say, it's gone also. You want to change that, it's already gone again. Hey, we are trying. Slowly, we'll end soon. We are now 5:56, so about 4 or 5 minutes time we end. So we have a successful decision anyway because the network is terrible. We use our data. So long as people are seeing and being able to ask questions, I'm happy. It's connected. Okay, so we go on. So uh, Dodu Abi also places Mauga. So Mauga Sopolisa and all this. So Afa acknowledges Afar acknowledges its presence. That's why we call them. And then we also went on to call the Yoruba deity of Orunmila, which is said to be like the Christ in our African tradition, especially in the Yoruba tradition. So we call Orunmila, which the Aves adulterated into the word Lumina. You hear people say Afa or Jinjale, Afa or Lumina or Jinjale, all kind of name means there was Orum Mila in Yoruba, which our people have adulterated into the word Lumina, 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 especially in the southern part of where Afa is very prominent. The word is Lumina, 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 but actually the original name is Orum Mila. It's a Yoruba word for a person who had once lived and had brought this knowledge of Afa to the world. So that's what it is. So we and then Dodo Abi say also, please, how does one connect with the supreme God of nature in African spirituality if there is one place? Which one is the supreme God of nature? Ebes call it Mau, the Akans call it Nyami, the Gans call it Nyongbo. So which one is the supreme again? Every culture has a name for that entity. Every culture in the world, even the Chinese have a name for God. If you go to Antarctica, among the Eskimos, they have a name for God. So which one is the supreme deity of of God of African nature? Whatever your ancestors call it, that's what you call it. You're not going to go outside your ancestors or your lineage, your blood lineage, and be calling it another person's name. That's where we have failed. See, the African has failed because uh, we don't understand the words that other people use because it's not our language. But then we will rather adopt it and leave our own out and then adopt somebody foreign language and then say that is what God is. So there is nothing called supreme God of nature. It is whatever your people call it, that's what it is. And then Dodo Abi again say, wow. Okay. Then he went on to say, thank you, sir. Very deep. Oh, thank you too for the question because we are all learning. No one possesses all knowledge. We all learn from one another. So I'm very happy that you are bringing questions that I can answer, and then we all learn from it. Then we have a team in Yambe in Zambia. He say, I actually need that money. I lost my job, Mr. Nkosi. Okay, please appeal to him. Let him help you people. He has $20,000. He wants to help us. We are very happy that he wanted to help us. But it will be very good, those of you who are closest to him or to his community, let him start from there. We are okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Nkosi. So help people you can help. I'm very grateful. And then we have Mr. Dodo Abi. Makes total sense. Please, what kind of voodoo do they use with the knife? Is it Joker? Can you please shed some light on Joker and how it works? How does the processor get it? When you are initiated into certain voodoos, especially, they are usually herbs. They are usually herbs in nature that you pass by every day but without knowing their secret name. In our culture, every herb is known by certain name, but that herb also has a very deep secret name. When you call that herb in that secret name, it will respond to you. So when people are initiated into knife and gun and all this, they are and that help them to what do you call it? That help them to overcome those challenges. So it's all initiation. People can call it joker, people can call it voodoo, call it whatever you call it. You can call it besa, whatever you want to call it. It does not matter. If it works for you, that's what matters most. If it is working, whether it's a voodoo, it is a joker, it's a besa, or whatever is a mlima, I don't know. But if it works for you, then it is good. Then we have um, uh, then again Dodu Abi is very synonymous to the God, the Son, God, the Holy Spirit. That is the explanation you gave for the Mawus. Yes, because our people were discussing something about Mao long before the European came to our shores. So it is not that our people do not know what God is, because even in the mind of the European, the river that your father and your grandfathers were fetching money, water from, and drinking and cooking before they came, they discovered it. And they forgot that your father, your great grandfathers were staying by that river and fetching water from it and using. But the day the white man came, that is the day they have discovered that river and gave their name to it. Does it make sense in your head? So your grandparents were just stones and dead people living beside the river as the white man came. But then our own people will champion that and make everybody to know that it is a white man who discovered this. It is Mungo Park. It is Livingston. Whatever that discovered. What about the people who were living by the river bank or living with that river long before the white man Mungo Park and David Livingston came? They did not discover the water. Well, because they are witches. Their knowledge is not supposed to be known to the world, so they don't matter. White man is the only one that matters. Start thinking very well, all of you. So we have a Dodi Abi say our ancestors had the knowledge and worship with their own understanding. Thanks for explaining this. Thank you too for the question. And then your question again is: so our ancestors used voodoo to connect with the Maus. Of course, the Maus are also voodoos. Generally, people will call voodoo Mau. What is the word Mau? That which is above all is called Mau in Ewe. That's why if you don't speak the language, it is very difficult for you to understand what the words mean. Whether it is in Christianity or it is in English or it is in any language. If you don't speak that language very well and your teacher did not explain to you what it means, it is very difficult for you to understand. The word Mau is two words. Ma, ewu, that which ma, wu, that which ma is like that which is. Wu means above all. Ma, emaewu, that which is above all. That's what God is called in our language. So our people understood that there is something that is above human being and above everything else. That's why I say emaewu or mawu. So some people they call the Mawus voodoo. Some people call the voodoos Mawus. Whatever you call it, doesn't matter. If it works for you, stick to it. Then finally we have Joseph Nkosi at Timinyambe. Say, where can I send you this donation? Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Nkosi, for that kind words. And then we have Dodo Abi say, what's wrong with that? Let's leave judgment to Mauga Kitikata, I guess. Yes, sure. That's why when you don't know about voodoo, when things go wrong, you blame everything. You know, the religious people are very, very good in blaming Satan. No, because they don't want to be responsible for anything. Recently, I was listening to some videos and they said some pastor did something bad or to some woman or whatever, and it say at the end he said he very sorry, it's the devil who came and did this through him. Where is the devil? Where is the devil before the devil came and did bad thing and ran away and you are caught? Because the black man, the African in particular, doesn't want to be responsible for their action. That's why religion appeals to us. So that everything we will do, we will find an excuse. So it's not me who is the devil. Why is the devil? Next time, if I were a policeman, I will catch you until you bring the devil. When the devil found you before coming to influence you, you will tell us. And you know, it's so good that most people who judgment and truth will be said, believe they are on the same scale. So when you go to court, they will defend you. So it is it was the devil who influenced you, so they should have peace and mercy on you because the devil is the one. Where is the devil? But we like that, you know, because we are hypocrites and we don't like truth and we don't like to be responsible. So we always blame something else or blame somebody else instead of blaming ourselves for our actions. But in traditional spirituality, you're not blaming any devil. If you do it, it's you. If you are wrong, the voodoo will catch you. And you go and bring the devil. Yeah. Recently, one of our young Bokors, he has offended his father's voodoos. He started running inside bush. They went and caught him and they called me from here to come and pray. I was busy. So whatever I can do, I pray to my voodoos and ask them to go and tell his father's voodoos that I beg them. They should tell their dead father that I beg them they should leave him. And slowly, he became normal again. So these are the things that we in Africa, we deal with. Truth. It's like a knife with two edges. Cut this way, cut this way. If you are right, it will go with you. If you are wrong, it will cut you down. And if you are afraid of it, go to church. You are free. You can do anything evil there. Blame the devil. Blame Satan. And keep dreaming that one day God will take you to heaven and you will go and walk on Golden Street and drink milk and honey. Go. I'm not going with you. So do what you can do. I know where I am and I know where I found my sense and I found my happiness. So thank you all, everybody. We are already 6 o'clock and 9 minutes after 6. And the way our network is challenging us, I'm very grateful to all of us. I think we have some questions on TikTok. So we have Zoe Griffin saying greetings to Tobega. Thanks for your patience and time. God bless us all. Thank you. And then also Zoe went on to say, if it's possible that one can. No, you go to churches, they call something Destiny Summit. You go here, they say Destiny something, Destiny that, Destiny. What is destiny? In our Ewe language, the word for destiny is called Se. Jogbe Se. Jogbe Se. Another name in Ewe for destiny is Aklama. Aklama is another name for destiny in Ewe. And then another name for destiny is Joto. Joto, that which creates. Joto. That's why when I pray, I say I'm a Joto. I say Joto. Joto is another name for destiny in Ewe. So the first name is Se. Then we have a Aklama. Then we have Joto. Another name for destiny, especially the negative one, is Bechi. Bechi. And people in the Ghana, Adangbe people, they say Bechi. That is the word actually, the word Bechi. Be is what is Be? Is the word, a spoken word, Egbe. Chi is, in this context in Ewe, means that which has been said already. So Bechi simply means what you had already said before coming into this physical world. So your Jogbese, your Aklama, your Joto, and your Bechi, they have positive side and they have negative side. The positive side, when it is on the higher side or rising side, things in your life become normal and okay for you. But when the negative aspect of your destiny is always going in a declining mood or going down, a lot of things you do, you will not find good solutions to them. Whether it's about childbirth, getting money, having a husband, having children, or just having a good life in general. If the negative is so active in your life, you will be struggling against all the odds, but you will not be finding answers. You will do your best, not that you are a lazy person, you will be doing your best, but somehow things will not be going your way. Some may come through a lot of struggle and rituals, some may come, but a lot of time you will realize that you are always marking time and you are not getting to where you want to get to. That's why there's a song that we sing when we are talking about Bechivon or a Sevon or negative destiny. Okay. In Akan, the Twi or Akan language in Ghana, this particular Sevon or Bechivon or negative destiny is called Nkrabia Boni, and your essay itself is called Nkrabia. But the Nkrabia Boni means the bad side of your destiny. I think the Yorubas call it Karada as destiny, but I don't know how the negative destiny is called in Yoruba. Those of us and those my friends who are Yoruba people may be able to give me the negative destiny in Yoruba. I know that destiny is called Karada. And then in Japanese, because I stayed in Japan, they call it Umme in Japanese language, which is destiny. When destiny is against you, there's a lot of things you will try, but you will not succeed. No matter how much hard working you are, no matter how much you sacrifice yourself, things will not be going positively for you the way you want it. There's a song
that is sung during one of the rituals of a seven or negative destiny is Menya Wonao, Menya Wonao, Esendo Menya Wonao. Means to be able to work out your destiny is not an easy thing, it's a challenge. Menya Wonao, Menya Wonao, Esendo Menya Wonao, Evinue Gigi Lesebo, to give birth to good children, beautiful children, children that will succeed in life. It depends on your destiny. Esronue Dede Lesebo, to get married and find love and live in a marriage peacefully, lovingly, is your destiny. Gapopo Lesebo, to be rich and be wealthy and be successful in life and all that you want that will bring you peace, it is your destiny. Deka JJ Lesebo, to be handsome, to be beautiful, it's also your destiny. I think most of you will agree with me that it's not everybody in this world that is handsome, not every man in this world that is handsome, and it's also not every woman in this world that is beautiful. It is their destinies that chose that for them. And some people are so beautiful, so handsome, as if they were angels. It is also their destinies that chose that for them. So destiny is the God that created human being. Other gods may create the oceans and valleys and trees and sky, but the one that created human being is your destiny, the God of destiny, a say. That's why the question that Juliet Austin asked was about destiny. If your destiny, is it Juliet who asked that question? Huh? It was on YouTube. If it's not Juliet, then it's somebody.
It was on YouTube.
It's on YouTube about destiny. No, you're going too far. Come. Yeah, that place. Say whether consequences, either or bad, pass on to the next generation. Yes. So you see, what do you call it? When a woman who is supposed to be the creator of this universe and the creator of human beings, because it's only women who carry the seed until the seed mature, and then the seed comes out to the physical earth. Just like the mother earth the earth is called mother earth. When you plant a seed into the mother earth, it will go there and mature and everything, and then later shoot up to the surface and start to grow, and then if it is properly taken care of, it will become a good seed and a crop that people can benefit from or use for keeping themselves happy. So a woman being that mother the creator, carries the seed and later brings it out to the world for the world to see. If the destiny of that woman is still, or the negative destiny, the S7, the negative destiny of that particular woman is so strong and disturbing that particular woman, any child that will pass through the channel of birth will inherit some of this negativity from the mother. And it is more so strong when they are female children, because they are going to be the next creators. So it is very good that we all take care of our negative destinies to align it with the positive destiny, so that our lives will have peace. And this is all that I want to talk about destiny for today, and especially negative destiny. It's a very strong thing. If it wants you not to succeed, you can even become a president, you will be disgraced. You will fall from the grace to what? To grass. You will fall from grace to grass, no matter what. A safe one is very, very, very strong. Your negative destiny, if you can, try to work on it so that you will be fine. Your generation will be fine. Your offsprings will be fine. Your next generation will not inherit any consequences or bad influences when they come through that channel to come into earth and be here. So that's what I wanted to discuss today about destiny. It's a very, very strong point. And if anyone can do work on it, let them work on it for you. Thank you, people. Let me go on to, I go on to, okay, negative destiny, as I am saying, it's a very bad thing. And when you, it's a bad thing that happens to all of us, because everybody has a negative destiny. And we all also have positive destinies. It is only when the positive destiny in your life is so strong that good things will be happening to you. Some few bad things will happen, but mostly good things. And when the negative destiny is also stronger in your life, bad things will continue happening to you than good things. Not that good things won't happen. Some good things will happen, but there will be more bad things happening in your life than good things. And when you talk about abortion is when a woman tried to kill a child that wanted to come into this world through their channel. That's what abortion is all about. Killing a child that wanted to, a soul that has taken a physical body through sexual intercourse, a man and a woman, and a soul wanted to descend into this physical world and continue its journey, and you terminate its presence. That's called abortion. When people die, the soul or the esse, the destiny, the inner self, the atma doesn't die. Only the physical body dies. And this soul will be with the maker of life. And when the time comes for it to descend, it will choose people that it will come through. It will also choose, the destiny will choose the environment that it should be born in and appear, and the time to be born, and then it will appear. So if the soul that is going to be born into this earth chooses to be a black person due to what it has done in the past life and is coming back as a black person, that black person can be born in Africa, can be born in America, can be born in any part of the world, but will be born a black person. And then it also will choose the parents that will give birth to it, according to the life those parents are also living, and that what that soul will decide to come and do in this world, it will decide how to come. That's where your essay or your destiny plays a part. It's the one that will decide where you will be in your next life and who you'll be and what kind of race, color of skin that you should have. But if the soul wanted to come and it chooses you as a vehicle or a channel to appear on this physical earth, it chooses you to be the vehicle to use to come down, and somewhere along the way you terminate it. The soul will have to go back and wait until you find another congenial and convenient atmosphere and partner to come back into the world to express itself and continue its journey. So it is advisable, if possible, abortion should be avoided as much as possible. So L222, that's my take on destiny and abortion. Thank you. Then you have Thai Surya. Can doing reading help him to know where to retire to? Yes and no. A reading can tell you choose to go to Nigeria. But you may go to Nigeria and you may face challenges. But the reading said that's where you have to be. But if you have not had any experience, you will be worried and you may face a situation, frustration and everything. So it is advisable that if you want to go back, you want to go to a country that you have never been before and you have never experienced it before, it is advisable that you go there physically. And after visiting everywhere, now do a reading to ask, okay, I have been here, this is what I saw here, this one. Where do my essay, my destiny think that I should be or should go to? That is better than just having a reading and then without knowing the place. So with me, my advice is first go to all these places that you wanted to go and then do a reading to know which one to pick among them. And then we have Savage Black. He said, please, what about the money rituals? No, in my shrine, we don't believe that anything called money ritual exists. It does not exist. The ones that we see in movies, Hollywood movies and Nollywood movies where money rituals are done and people became rich without working, doesn't exist. But when I say so, people think that I don't want them to be rich. But at my shrine, we don't even know how to do it. It doesn't exist at my shrine. But maybe there is somewhere in the world, in Ghana, in Africa, or somewhere else. So you may go to such places, they may help you, but at African Magic Temple, we don't do money rituals, we don't support fraudsters, we don't help Yahoo boys, we don't help game boys, and we don't help anyone who want to take advantage of people by using spiritual power. We don't do that here. We help people to grow and develop themselves to be their own stars. And then we have L222 say, how many generations does a curse stay on a family? That one I cannot tell. I don't know how many generations a curse will stay on a family. What I believe is that a curse does not stay on your family, but it stays on the individual. If I do bad thing in this life, that bad thing is on me. And if my destiny wants to punish me, My destiny will make me born back in the same family or closer, so that I should experience what I have done. And if that is called a curse on a generation, then so may that be. I may also go to another country or another race, another place, another different family, and be born and still experience the punishment. And if it's a blessing, then I will enjoy that. Whatever you sow, that's what you reap. It is not a generation that this comes to say that it is this number of generation. No. That I don't believe that. You can always change your destiny. If you know how to change it, you can. So I don't know how many generations. Listen, I don't believe in the Bible, because the Bible is a story of people who do not know what they were saying. They were just compiling different stories from different places and put them inside the Bible, and then want to use it to rule and create, to rule people. Because I think somebody sent me, somebody sent me, it was Bolaji Ali. He sent me a message this morning which resonated very well with me. I will share it with you people here. It is said to be, please, I don't want people speaking there. Please, you are disturbing my listen for now. If you come and be quiet, please do. It is said that spirituality does not come from religion. Spirituality does not come from religion. It comes from our soul. Spirituality doesn't come from religion, but it comes from our soul. So that is what it is, and it was said to be said by Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia. He said that we must stop confusing religion and spirituality. Religion is a set of rules, regulations, and rituals created by humans, which was supposed to help people grow spiritually. So that's what religion is. It's the rules and regulations that were created by human beings to help other people grow spiritually. Due to human imperfection, religion has become corrupt, political, divisive, and a tool for power struggle. Spirituality is not theology or ideology. It is simply a way of life, pure and original, as was given by the Most High of creation. Spirituality is a network linking us to the Most High, the universe, and linking us with each other. So religion is totally out. So books that were written by groups of people to use to control others, books like the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, and all kind of books from the Buddhist catechism, just mentioned them. They were rules and regulations that were made by human beings to help other human beings become spiritual. So, but because we as human beings, we are so imperfect, we have become so corrupt, and we are using these rules, which is called religion, to divide, to control, to rule other people who we think are below us. So spirituality is totally different. And here we talk about spirituality, we don't talk about religion. Because within you is your own God. God doesn't live in any temples made with hand. He lives within you and is inside of you. And it is only you who can know that God. No other person can teach you how to know that God. It is you. When you go back inside of yourself, if you are a liar, you know. If you are a hypocrite, you know. If you are telling the truth too, you know. No one can tell you. You can try as much as possible to hide yourself from other people, but you cannot hide yourself from yourself. you know who you are. So the Bible and any book, for me, I don't trust them because they are so contradictory. They say one thing here, then they go and say another thing here, because the people who wrote the Bible are not just one person or two. And God didn't write any book. Human beings who wrote books. God's book is nature. You look into nature. A chicken will never give birth to a duck. Animals that can fly will always fly. Those who walk on the ground, walk on the ground. You can't change it. The sun always rises from the east and sets in the west. That is nature. That's the book of God. It doesn't change. Why they have a version, this version, that version? No, it's just one version. Since we came into this world, when did you see the sun rising from the west and going to the east before? That is truth. It doesn't change. The book of life is nature. All other books are just rules and regulations to control mankind. Okay, so and then we have a Savage. He say Savage Black. He say, please, thank you for your good teachings. In fact, you are really doing a great job. Thank you very much, Savage. I'm very grateful. He said, I am 19 years. I am 19 years. Welcome. Am I welcome to the temple? Yes, of course you are welcome to the temple if you come with good mind. Don't come here and want to scam people or to find power to deceive people. They are in spirit form. Yeah, that's a very good question. How are the ancestors hungry when they are in spirit form? Yes, when we do a reading and you are trying to look behind the human eyes, what human beings see and they don't understand, and you want to look behind what the human eyes can see. And if you come across your ancestors and they say they are hungry, then you have to ask them, how can they be hungry? Because it's not me who tell you that your ancestor is hungry. It is through your spiritual reading that, because you are dealing with spirit now, and spirit is saying that I am hungry. I cannot tell them why they are not hungry or why they are hungry. If I will have to ask them that question, then I wouldn't have gone through spiritual consultation to find out what I don't know. But because I don't know, that's why I consulted, and they told me this is what they want, and that is what I will do. It's not I who told them to be hungry, and it's not because I didn't give them food that's why they are hungry. They will tell you in your reading that they want this, they want that, they want that. And if you want to do it, fine. You don't do it, they remain in their world, you remain in yours. And if the challenges that you are having, you are needing their help to help you to overcome the challenges, and they told you what to do and you don't, that's your problem, it's not mine. So if your ancestors say they are hungry, then you should know they needed something from you because you asked them for a favor, and they want to help you, and they want you to empower them in order to help you overcome the challenges that you are facing or confronting you. Thank you. Then we have a Savage Blacks. Please, does tattoos have any negative impact?
They chew too much. You know, listen.
Is the video playing, or is just this one that is showing? You're live with the video, or with me? Okay, no problem. Is the video playing, or is just this one that is showing? Start talking. Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you may find yourself. It's on. Thank you very much for another day. We are here again to talk about our tradition, our customs, the voodoo tradition of the Ewe people of West Africa, and precisely the Volta region of Ghana. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll pour libation, and after the libation, we can start. And thank you very much. Oh, ago mauga, mauga sobolisa, ago, mauga kitikata, ago, mauga ese joto, ame joto, ese nanu ame, ese te nanu ame, wamana fevi, dakuna fevi, wamana fevi me biana nu dakuna fevi ogbeo, dakuna fevi biana wamana fevi ogbeo, senyi me yo me ago. Mayo sheme ham for a show, semi for a show, peke do ago, ya braxis. Abraxas mayos ya dreku do ago yo ta dreta be vima ko wo vesoton kama yo do ago mayo mi ano so je anyiru zo kaka chikasi bo ya dreme ya la fa banya ko ni ka pe banya ko juru hono mayo ra kekekelo we nya yimba ma jo flo afakla yimba ma do adika we nya bi ma teku etega o mayo akain be chufa kain mo ba kain je bo ba kain so kain trovo ba kain menyo ba kain difia ba kain ma mi ataba ka ge ba kain peli kwa vimegwa haja do lo akopla ba manda je fitwa ba so mtezo ju mayo mi nuda o mayo mi vesoton kama yo do mayo mi ano so je anyiru zo kaka chikasi bo ya dreme ya la fa banya ko ni ka pe banya ko juru hono mayo ra kekekelo we nya yimba ma jo flo afakla yimba ma do adika we nya bi ma teku etega kama nyama kain difia ba kain ma mi ataba ka ge ba kain peli kwa vimegwa haja do lo akopla ba manda je fitwa ba so le hafi e jo vomba jo chopata metrona me gbeda molo abi fagbe elie dina chopata ne no ayo hafi ajolo chopata chopata ni atefe me yo me se me gbo jiri to togbe de nte abapelu ti zugbolu ajima ogboju pe odoja lo pe komi Valentine Fafamelo va alojo na pefu agosapate me yo atigeri me yo group do me ra ken la fia. Is the sound not coming correctly? Oh, me yo rakete do ago, me yo amagasa sengeja, pakpasese, sese tabugeje, wa harainlo. Me yo brahini, me yo bogbochi, me yo ngbe, me yo foli koko mo ne ke gomni godo. Kruche kuma komlanga tabunyo. Ba fa hanimi abantajo ma kuto mene fana mi bobo re mi na bobo ne fana ko atole fofo yo toni ko se poku akuya no nya ko so ku foni ko kugeje kasi nya mo si fusi jam ko so abra ko bra mama nyi bojo ifa to ka ko fi we na kuya mensa mama nyi doro ko e ngbe peku we na kuya mensa harana mi abete kuto mene fana mi lo wa harana mi abete kuto mene fana mi lo yo ponye Celestine ya wakuya Celestine ya ponye Celestine ya wakuya Celestine ko do foni ya Katrina kuya foni kuto mene fana mi ya bena kuya kuto mene fana me yo mi aso e wo mvo achichi achufe ya kuya Cecilia me yo mi aso e wo mvo achichi achufe ya kuto mene fana ya gbene e ka teke mensa kuto ya wo na tuji bako tuji tagwe tuji me yo kini hasi bako tuji tagwe tuji me yo arasu bara kini hasi aprazo me yo kuto mene fana yo boko da fliso sofa mu andovi boko afacha wa joge yo boko da fliso sofa mu andovi boko afacha wa joge na yo mi kuto mene fana mi bubu afacha wa joge na yo mi kuto mene fana mi bubu mi na bubu be yo hono le akpola goti me yo hono be yo hono le akpola goti be abega to ya manze kuto mene fana be abega to ya manze kuto mene fana Mayo tabu ya nani tretu le jita tabu ya Abraham je. Mayo tabu ya nani tretu le jita tabu ya Abraham. Mayo tabu fiato simo kabila benye na siya kotime. Mayo tabu fiato simo kabila benye na siya kotime. Miana ngo fana ni fana ni mosia. Miana ngo bunu fana ni mosia. Nya tabu me yo bani la vie ba marela albaro. Yo baji happy. Wa hare na mi opiti yo tabu ya manga. Koku ata anatovi. Angaima to bana fana ni bubu na bubu ni fana ni awele ngombo bele ni nyime no ngombo na makala atape ni le ngombo na okale do ko na nyime fofo ni toyo ni no ngombo na mbele bele kada diko benyo la tata ni manyao mbele bele na mekebe tebe meke basa chenya be pe mene ku mi acho mi abata ta ko malelo agara diko ni menu na yo di pe poto yo kale me poto zan poto viviti me poto awi daga me cha daga bre ku vi wa ta pe e jaga na gbodo fi na ku acha gbodo zo na poto me yo mi ara ka da be ji me yo to me ho ba to no ba vodo to ra pe di ma sa pasa di ku nyo ko to ko si nyo ko to okere kere ku e yo nya ka e me yo kofi to jaba ku o cho to kofi o cho he kofi atra kable me yo mi o ke akpe vi komenyo ke bia so bodu amado so o de poto de yo mi ka da do ku na ga yo ke bela vi ni yo ni yo me beji je me ngbo yi bra na se pla be me bia na ni ku le ni yo we ame we lo ni me nya fo ke me bia ba ke do fo lo ni de e fo nya lo ni o do ara mo ni mi na no fo ba san na ma ba me ke ya do ku lo ni de kunya za ni o do are me no ku za na no ya ma ba ni me do fo na me de ku ka me ke do fo lo ni ta be na kla ni sire ni dore ba na se pla be ni bia ni o gbo mi gbo bere mi o biti aseni ya benya no kwa video de leme ni o che kwa video de leme ni awenye ni beto ni awenye ni benu ya be gbere ko beto nu ni ya beto na se beto ni beto ni me yo America ko me yo amesi me yo America bla America da ra gbere ke go.
Yeah, we are done for the libation pouring.
Yeah, we are done for the libation pouring, and then I'm thanking all of you for joining, those of you who have joined so far. Today is Mother's Day all around the world. I don't know whether any part of the world is not, but the places that I have been and know, today is Mother's Day. And I'm wishing all mothers, wherever they may be, and also fathers that are playing the role of mothers, mothers that are playing the roles of fathers. I'm wishing you a very special day today. May your efforts not be in vain. May all that you do for your children, may you live long to enjoy the fruits of your children. May you live long to see your children growing up and taking your places. May the ancestors and nature continue to guide and protect all of you. Thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day to all.
Yes, we have on Facebook.
Yes, we have on Facebook. We have Isaku Ali Kele Sisela saying greetings, Isaku. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. We have Big Sister Oluchi Osuoke in France saying, you move it up, I can't read it. Great evening, Papa, with peace and love. My regards to the family. Thank you very much, Big Sister Oluchi, and happy Mother's Day to you. So on YouTube, we have Timi Nyambes and greetings, Papa, and AMT family. It's always wonderful to be part of the live session, watching you live from Zambia. Timi, hello Timi, how are you? Thank you very much, and happy Mother's Day to your mom and to the women in your life. Thank you very much. And Tommy Jibeza in America is saying greetings and good day, Papa. Bokor Anuledo. Tommy Jibeza Anuledo, America Medena Nudo, Wofu. Thank you very much for that. Happy that you've joined the section. And Tibi in Zambia is saying, Papa, is there any signs in one's life that can show either you are living a negative destiny or positive destiny? Yeah, there are so many signs in one's life to show when your destiny is working well in harmony with you. When the negative destiny is working your life, it is obvious that whatever you are trying in life, whatever you will be trying to do and trying to make it, no matter how much effort you are putting into it, you only end up on a negative note. And things won't be happening in your life the way you wanted, even though you are making all the efforts. Those are some of the signs that shows that your negative destiny is stronger than your positive one, and it is disturbing you. A lot of people will choose to go and pray and go to church and do fasting. No, it's not going to take anything away from negative destiny. But the truth about it is that unless those people who know how to work your destiny or to align the negative one with the positive one so that they can be in harmony, unless you pass through people who know that your praying, your prayers, your fastings all are in vain, it's not going to change anything, because your negative destiny and your positive destiny are part of your life. They are the ones that this physical flesh
They are
has
in
blood.
the inner cell. They are the inner cell.
They are
This
in
body
the inner
will
cell.
die.
They are the inner cell.
Or
So this body will
things can
die.
happen on this body,
Or
but nothing can happen.
things can happen on this body, but nothing can happen to the positive or negative destiny because they are not physical things, but they influence the physical world because they came into this world. That's why you are here.
Unless someone knows
So,
how to work them,
unless someone knows how to work them out, your efforts are just in vain.
so the things
And so the things that will show is when things are happening well in your life, then you know your positive destiny is active. When things are not happening well, then you know that the negative destiny is influencing your life. Thank you, Timmy, for that question. And then we have a Charlotte Panel in the USA saying, thank you, teacher, for your Mother's Day greetings. You helped me so much with your knowledge. Greetings to AMT. Thank you very much, Charlotte. We are very grateful. And once again, happy Mother's Day to you. Thank you.
Are we done with the YouTube?
Are we done with the YouTube?
Yes, please, Papa.
Okay, let's go on to. So we are on TikTok now.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do we have questions on TikTok?
Do we have questions on
Yes,
TikTok?
please. Okay.
This should be YouTube.
So we have
This is
Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay, so we have Big Sister Oluchi also working in France. So you are having double voice, Papa. And thank you for the Mother's
So that
Day
means we are having
with peace and love. So that means we are having
So how are you? How many
double
microphones
this.
are
So how are you? Are you putting how many microphones are we
small
using?
one off?
Yes, please. We've turned it.
Okay, so Big Sister Oluchi, listen again if I'm still having a double voice or sound. If not, then we are done with that. If we are still having, then we need to work on our microphones.
Yes, please.
I think somebody's at the gate. The TikTok is not coming, right?
It's loading. The questions are.
Okay, so do we have someone, anybody on Clubhouse that wanted to say anything, please?
Good afternoon, Papa.
Yes, Shamba,
Yes, Papa.
can I hear you?
Yes, Papa. Can you hear me?
I don't know whether this one is connected. Okay, I think we are now connected to the. Okay, go ahead, speak. Let me hear.
Good afternoon, Papa.
Yeah, good afternoon, Shamba. How are you?
I'm good, Papa. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm very good now. Yes, and happy Mother's Day to your mom. Maybe when she comes
Thank you,
on the
Papa.
program, I will talk to her. Yeah, thank you. How is
Okay.
everything with you?
Everything is good, Papa. I've been playing drums a lot
Okay,
recently.
great.
Yes, so things have been going well.
We thank God. We thank God for
Yes,
everything. Thank God for everything.
Yes, Papa. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Papa, like I told you before, I've been looking for those herbs for Obubu Yaya, but I
Yeah.
was only able to find the
The one you saw is actually the one the one that you sent me is the one that we call the blood of Jesus, because it's purely red on it. And then there is one that only the white on it, and then that's what they call the tears of Jesus. But when you get the mixture of the red and the white all mixed together, it's called the blood and tears of Jesus.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the
Okay.
one for Obubu Yaya. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Papa. So I'm trying to find that one. I'll
Okay,
find
when you
it.
get it,
I'll let
there's so much secret knowledge about that herb. and I have written a lot of notes about it in some of my books. So when you get it, I will go back into it and be able to let you know how to use it. Yeah.
Okay, Papa. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, we have a Richmond. Okay, we have a Richmond on TikTok. Is it Richmond? Yeah, Richmond 054 something. It's showing us love, and Richmond was saying good evening to you, Papa. Hello, Richmond. Good evening to you. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section. And then we have Elom Mingle saying Papa. And hello, Elom. Then we have Dunia say, hey, Daddy, what name you use on Facebook? Okay, Dunia, the name we are using on Facebook is African Magic Temple. That's one name on Facebook. And then the other one is Revolution. Revolution, can you type in the Revolution so that, because somebody complained the other day that when we mention something, we should type it so that people who wants to follow on that link should be able to follow. As well as when we talk about some herb, we should try to give the name of the herb on the program so that when we write it, people can follow up. But when we just mention it and nobody knows how to spell it, it is difficult. Like what we did the other day, something Bosia. How do you call it? Rebosia nevis.
Yes, please, Papa.
So those things you need to be writing. Anything that we will not know, we need to spell it out for people to follow. Okay. So Dunia, the names is here, Revolution on Facebook and Instagram, and then also African Magic Temple on all platforms or everywhere. Thank you. And okay, Elom Mingle was at Dunia's saying same name. Yes, that's very true. Thank you very Elom. And then we got King Gojo, which is good evening, Bokor. Good evening, King Gojo. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section. And then we have Otis. Otis is following. Dunia, hey Papa, how someone can fight with witchcraft? Nobody can fight with witchcraft. Don't let anyone deceive you and tell you that anyone can fight with witchcraft. It is not possible. See, a lot of time people deceive themselves as if they know too much. No one can fight with witchcraft. What we do, according to our culture, what I have learned over the years is that you don't fight what you cannot see. You don't fight what you don't know so much about. What you can do is you try to find a way to compromise and appease that energy and find your way and let them find their way. You don't confront them. If you confront them, you can never overcome them, so there's no need of confrontation, but just to find a way that you can go quietly, they go their way quietly. And in most cases, when you find witches in your path, what we do is that we ask them, what do you want? You are disturbing me. What do you want from me? And definitely they will tell you what they want. And once you give it to them, they let you. They are just like policemen on the roadside. You are having a dead driver's license. You are driving your car. And police put a checkpoint. They say, please show me your license. And then you start talking stories. So, no, I want your license. And then you give your license to them and they look at it and say, oh, do you know that this license has expired? You are not supposed to be driving. You have offended the law. You have gone against the law, so I'm taking you to court. Then you tell the policeman, Oga, I beg you, I don't know that my license expired. Then the policeman will ask you, so what can you do? Then you two, okay, you take this one and buy ice water. Then the policeman says, okay, go. If you say you want to argue with the policeman, he will stop you there. You take your license and even take your car key from you, and you will be there marking time. And if we don't know how long, you will be there. So in fighting witchcraft, there's no way you can ever fight witchcraft, but you can find a way to have understanding with them. They will have understanding with you. You will find your way. They too, they find their way, and you are all going. That's how it is. So people who had always said that they are fighting witchcraft do not last, because there's no way you can ever fight them. I said it the other day that witches are the next to God. Why do I say so? Because if there is God, then they are the opposite side of God. They can do and they can undo. So you don't confront them. So Dunia, that's my advice. And then we have King Gojo say, can you teach me magic, please? If you want to learn magic, magic is in many forms. We have stage magic for entertainment. And then we have temple magic or spiritual magic, like what we do in Voodoo and in Afa. Which one are you talking about? Then we have Inayat saying hello. Inayat, hello to you. Then we have King Grundy. Please, do you remove gold from where? Where is the gold? Remove gold. I'm not a miner. I don't know how to mine gold, so how am I going to remove gold? That is all scam. The people who told you that, or they bury some gold in your house or somewhere in your farm, this is scam. It does not exist. Somebody bury gold and is dying, not telling children. You hear before. Don't worry yourself. No one can remove anything because there is nothing there to remove. Even the people who are asking you to come and remove are the very people who want to scam you. Let's go on. We have a Otabil leader. Okay, Otabil Lydia. Okay.
Sorry,
Which one? Then they are strong. Otabil Lydia, yes, they are. They are strong. Who say they are not strong? Have you seen somebody call themselves witch before? It's only people who want to scam you, so I am a witch, I am a witch. You hear a witch call themselves witch before? They are very powerful, and they need to be respected. If you cannot respect them, you are in trouble. Then Elon Mingo is saying at Otabil Lydia, say, yes, we will say, Elon Mingo said the gold part weak me. But where is the gold? Who has gold and they are hiding? Somebody will go and remove gold. It's all scam. Look, we are grown and older than those kind of baby teens. And then we have Lydia Otabil again say, good afternoon, Daddy. Okay, thank you. And then at Otabil Lydia at Ed War, yes, he do protection. Yes, Edward, we do protection. Yes, we protect you from negative things. And then we have Ibrahim Mega. What is it?
Yes, please, Papa.
Ibrahim Mega is saying, hello, Godfather. Hello, Ibrahim. How are you? Thank you very much. Then we have Ed War. Say, can you protect yourself too? Of course, we are protecting ourselves. That's what we do, so that things do not overcome us. Yeah, thank you. Then Control is saying, where can I see you? Sir, we are our profile has our telephone number, and if you Google our name, you will find our location. And then we have Elom Mingo. Say, Papa, it's me, your grandchild, please. Hello, Elom. Elom, yeah. Okay, thank you. So you say you are going to be off on Wednesday. So when you are off, come home. Okay, thank you. Okay, then we have a celebrity bar. I say, Father, I think I'm a witch. Okay, that's a very good thing to be. Me, I don't know any witch. It's you who know. If you are a witch, God bless you. And then we have Linok Noel saying, can you do a far for someone who...
It's afar.
No, afa can never be done when you are not present. Any initiation is done in physical body. Nobody can do afa for you when you are far, because initiation involves you as a person getting connected to the spirit world. So how can you be far and someone will be able to do afa for you? It is not possible at our shrine. Then we have celebrity is it Bartolomeo, or let me see what down. What's the full name?
Celebrity Baba Plug.
Baba Plug.
Yes, please.
Baba Dollar Plug.
Yes.
Okay, celebrity Baba Dollar Plug. I think I need to talk to you. Okay, we are always here. Our number is there. Then Elom is saying yes, please. Okay, thank you very much, Elom, and thank you very much for the last 2 weeks, the help you people rendered to your uncle Mauli. Thank you all. May God continue blessing you all. And then celebrity Baba Dollar Plug, you say, because when I sleep, I see myself flying and mostly walking under the water. So if you see yourself flying in your dream, that means you are a witch. Okay. If you are walking underwater, means you are a witch or you are Mamiwata. Look, we are serious shrine here. We are not those kind of baby storytellers. We know what we are doing. Let's move up. And how does one see you? I don't understand that question. You say, how does one see me? I don't know. I don't understand this thing. Say, and then we have Harry Nash saying ha ha ha, and then Julian saying hello Baba, and then we have Ja Ru say, please, where are you located? We are located in Accra, Ghana, on the Spinters Road. When you go onto our profile, you will see our number and our location. Thank you very much. And Linok Noel say, how much does it take to do a FA consultation? At our shrine, if you are in Ghana here, it's 500 Ghana cedis plus 2 bottles of this drink, Bifita. If you are in Ghana, it's 500 Ghana cedis plus 2 bottles of Bifita. If you are consulting us from outside the borders of Ghana, we take $165 from you for consultation. And then say, which days don't you work? Oh, you don't need to worry about that. When you call us, we'll tell you when you can see us. Because if you don't book appointment, we don't accept you. We are not a shrine. You can just walk in and we attend to you. We are not that kind of shrine. You must book an appointment and we'll give you time and day that you can see us. So where the days we work or where days we don't work does not actually have anything to do with you. If you want to come here for anything, you need to book an appointment and we'll give you the time that you meet us. Thank you. Then we have Salvage Black. He say, hello, good evening. Good evening, Salvage. How are you? Thank you very much. And then we have Nani One. Hello, good afternoon, Papa. Please, I need your help. Okay, Nanani One. Okay, our number is in our profile. So when you pick the number, you can schedule an appointment. And then we have Alaji. Say, who give Yoruba man either our native symbol of clanship? I don't know. I'm not a Yoruba man, so I cannot tell what whoever gave the Yoruba people native chicken symbol of clanship. I don't know. I am an Ewe. I am not a Yoruba man. Then and then Alaji is again saying, Abina, buy and wear. Is there anything on our program or in our page that has anything to do with the chicken symbol?
No, please, Papa.
and then maybe he's thinking of something else. So you leave him. He's thinking of something else. I'm sorry, we don't have any idea about what you are talking about. He said, Alaji said, Abi na buy and wear. Remove our Ida. Okay. Alaji, I don't know what you are talking about. There is nothing there as Ida of your clan or not your clan. We are not Yorubas. We are Aves. We don't have any chicken symbol. Even if we do have, in my village too, we have chicken. So if we decide to put chicken as our symbol, it's also village. We have chicken. Even in my house, I get plenty chicken. So which one is which one? So thank you for your comment. Thank you, Alaji. And then we have Harry Nash. Okay, is following. Okay, we have Salvage. Please, what are the benefits after the Afa initiation? When you are initiated or before you get initiation, we call something Agbachichi. They will tell you the things that you will need to get into initiation into Afa. You will be charged money for those information even before the Afa initiation. And it will be very good when you are ready at that time and you want to get Afa. They will tell you the benefits of getting initiation into Afa. It's not something somebody is forcing you to come and do. And so we will not be talking on this is the benefit. That we are not Christians, that we are not religious people, and we are not trying to woo people or convert people into our tradition. When your time comes, no one will tell you you will come. And when you need knowledge, you will follow knowledge, if that's what your inner self wants. So we are not here to convert people whereby we say, oh, if you join us, you get this, you get that. We are not Christians, and we are not a religious group. So whenever you are ready to get initiation at that time, the desire to know the truth will arise in you. And you when you get to that time, you can ask questions of what benefits when I get initiated into this or into that, what I will get. But now it's not my place to start telling you that when you get initiated, you get this, you get that. That means I'm trying to convince and convert you into our way. No, our tradition is not based on faith or belief. It's an experience and practical based thing. African spiritual tradition is not based on belief, that I believe or I have faith. No, our tradition is not based on faith at all, and it is not based on belief. So we don't convert people. It's not necessary. Those who are ready, when the time comes for them, they will look for. Because it's like when you are thirsty, nobody will tell you to look for cup or look for water to drink. That is what knowledge and wisdom is all about. It's not people are going to tell you that water is good for your body, so drink water. No. When you are thirsty, the body itself will demand for water, and no one will tell you before you go looking for it. That's what African traditional spirituality knowledge is all about. It's not about conversion, converting, or trying to coerce you at all. Then somebody's name is called One Blood 12. Good afternoon, uncle. Hello, good afternoon, One Blood _12. Okay, then we have someone say get paid. In money matters, can you help? No, money matters are dealt with by banks. When you go to bank, they are the people who deal with money. Spiritual people don't deal with money, whereby I can be helping you in money matters. If you need money, just go to the bank and tell the people that you want to see the manager. And you tell them you need money. He will talk about what conditions under which they can release their money to you. But if someone tells you that, oh, you go to spiritualists and you will get money and become rich, the person is telling you lies. Do you think that if I can make money through my spirits and I don't need to work, you think I will tell you? And even if I will teach people, I'll teach my family first. And I'll make all my family my family members rich. So why should I be telling people that, oh, come and let me make money for you while my family is still poor? No. It's never true. People who do those things are scammers. They are thieves. They are there just to cheat you. So if you are not smart, they will take your money from you. The little that you have, they will take it, and you'll be poorer than what you were before going to them. So there is nothing like someone going to make money for you. If you want money, go to bank. And then we have my big brother, James Benson here. Good afternoon, Efonye. Hello, for James. Good afternoon. Like me for you, me I will dodgy. Mother's Day na da chufero. Me I will dodgy. Pe de vi opete. Akpe na mi bobore. Nemi over mayo. Akpe. Okay, then we have Nanani say, all right, thank you, Nanani. And then we have Linok Noel. You are doing great job. Keep it up. You are always you always answer everyone's question. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Linok Noel. And then we have for James Benson say, when you need money, you work for it. Yes, that's very true. Thank you, my brother. When you need money, you have to work for it. Thank you for James. Akpe. You know, our people in this part of the world are so stupid that they believe that you can just go and be praying and singing songs, and one day you will be driving in a big car. You will build a very big house, and you have plenty money in your pocket just by going to be praying or dancing in church. It doesn't happen. No, it's not true. If you don't work, you don't get money. So what you have to pray for is that pray for job, pray for opportunities, so that you can work, so that opportunities will come your way, so that you can make money while working. But sitting down and expect that something will come and bring money and fill your room for you, you know, Nigerian movies and all kind of our African movies where they will bring coffin, and then somebody will go and lie in coffin, put the tifu inside their nose, cut it inside their nose, then you wake up, and then before you know he's getting rich. It's all lies. Those things are all things made by the Christian church to be able to woo and lure people into Christianity. But when they do that, at the end of the day, you see that the person who got rich through that will have some trouble or be in some problem, and somebody is dying, and then pastor will come and hold Bible and do like this. You think that the Bible has any power? If Bible has power, don't you know that people who printed Bible also go to toilet? The people who are printing the Bible before it's being sent to you, they also go to toilet. So what is the power in the Bible? There's no power in that book. It's just a book of deceit, to deceive you and bring you under the white man's supremacy, so that you are always looking at the white man as God. That's what the Bible does. It does not do anything for black people. Because if you look at us as black people, we are the people who pray more, and we are the people who go to church more. Why are we still suffering here? When you come to think about it, why are we still suffering here? How many people did your ancestors kill that they will say because of their sin, you people are suffering? The Germans killed millions of people. Belgians, they killed millions of people. Americans are bombing people, innocent children, every day, everywhere. They are still rich. They are still okay. They are enjoying it. White people kill more than anybody else. But if your grandfather killed one chicken, they say he's a sinner. He killed goat, he say he's a sinner. And who killed more? And why should, if God exists, why should God be looking at the people who committed more atrocities in this world and make them more successful than those who have not committed any atrocity at all? What wrong my grandfather has done in this world? Why should people be suffering? Think. That book is a book of deceit, just to use to control and rule you. Even for you, you want to go to heaven. White man is not even allowing you to come to Europe or come to their country, which is on earth here. They say you should get visa. And even the visa, when they look at your face and you don't look good, they will not give you. They will not give you. And then you are talking that white man knows heaven. And he knows that heaven, they have gold on the street. You'll be walking on gold. You'll be drinking honey and milk. They say it's flowing like a river. You just put your cup inside. If you are looking for money to drink honey and milk, work. Go to ShopRite. There's plenty of milk in there you can buy and be drinking every day. If you work, you have money. Don't need to go to heaven before drinking milk or honey. Don't let them continue fooling us. If white man knows heaven is so good and there's gold there, why are they coming to Africa to take our gold and build their mansions in Europe? Why? Why are they taking our gold? We are walking on gold, but we didn't even know. And we are thinking of walking on gold in heaven. My brother, my sister, forget it. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. You make your heaven when you live here. And if you die and you don't go to any other heaven, at least you have enjoyed your heaven here. And if you are lucky that there is a heaven and you go there, it's a double take, double blessing. So please work hard here and make your world here. Forget about those dreams that they are telling you. It never existed. Okay, we have for James again saying, oh no, I think One Blood 12. I'm Simon from Kumasi, Uncle. Hello, Simon. Thank you. Okay, Simon Ajima. How are you? Thank you. Yeah. Then we have for James is saying Donna Olo for James Akpe Miawele Doji. Mother's Day Nami Apete Mia Inchu Eponon Odiche. Mother's Day Nami. Go do la Miawele Yono Jipo. Akpe. Akpe. And then Simon is there One Blood 12. Okay. Then we have Savage Black say, okay, thank you very much, Savage Black. And then we have Zach Man saying hi. Hello, Zach. Thank you very much. You move it up. Then we have Kofi Ghana. Please, someone is threatening me at work. How can I stop him? Tell him to stop threatening you or go to report him to police. If someone is threatening you at work, go to police. Tell the police that this person is threatening you and police will take care of that. They may invite both of you and want to know what is the cause. And then they will give you both warning so that you don't threaten each other. It is not everything that is spiritual. If it calls for spiritual help, yes, we will know what to do. If somebody threatening you at work and you know the person, report the person to your boss or go to the police. It's as simple as that. Then we have Agba Muka say, heaven is here. Thank you very much. Then Agba Muka was laughing. Yes, I mean, I have to tell it as it is, Thank you very much, Agba Muka. Then Dunia, how can you protect someone who is far from you? When you do consultation, spiritual consultation, the spirit world will tell you what to do to protect yourself. And then we have for James Benson again saying you are talking sense. Thank you for Akpe. Then Kofi Ghana is I mean spiritual. Yes, if you want to be protected spiritually, you need to do a spiritual consultation. And it is in this consultation that the spirit world will tell you what is going on in your life and what to do to protect yourself. So, Kofi, that's what it is. And then Agba Muka is saying, because we waste the time to work in church praying for unknown miracles. Yes, people, everything. That's why the pastors also have developed all kind of means of tricks and all things to make you think that they are performing miracles. They cannot perform miracles. They are all liars. They are just entertainers standing in front of you, entertaining you. You laugh and you go back home. Your problem remains the same. Nothing changes. But the pastor will buy airplane and sit inside, and you are still walking on the ground looking for money to chop food. I mean, let's face the reality. That's the truth. Especially in our country, Ghana here. Every pastor is so boasting of material things, properties. People bought buses that they converted into room like their office or whatever they are. Do you really need that to be able to talk about God? And they are making their church members feel that they can also attain that. But the church members are not doing any collection. The collection is going to pastor and the people who form the church. You know, in the olden days, when we were children, we didn't know that church was a business. We all thought that it was godly thing trying to convert people or bring people to God. But I had a friend long time ago. The grandfather was a rich man in my village. I'm not going to mention his name. And they were the people who invested in our church, the Evangelical Presbyterian Church, the original one. And what they did was they put money, so they built the church, they made chairs and all this, and people were coming to church. This old man will stay in his house. When he hears the last song, which is the last collection song, then he will wear his cloth. He will come through the back of the church. There's a small room. When money is collected, they go in there to count it. He'll go there and sit down. When they counted the money finish, they give him his share. He goes back home. While people are jumping in front and thinking that they are worshiping God, the man came and collected his money. And he's gone because he has invested. So before, we thought God was the church and church was God. And God lives in the church. So everybody, my mothers will wake up at dawn and go and sweep. When scholarship comes, it's only the pastor give to his children. They go abroad. And then your mother who has been sweeping daily and cleaning things, the children will never get. But the pastor's children are very so bad, so bad, yet still they are the ones who get the scholarships and travel abroad. And when they come back, they come and become boss over us again. It's business. There's nothing God about the church. It's all business, starting from Rome. It's not a joke. Go back and read the history of the Roman church, its formation, and all this thing, until where Martin Luther found that, no, this thing is not going on. He broke up with the Protestant church, and then he also, from out of him, other people broke up, because everybody knew that money. Here, even now, when people form church and the church is becoming successful, you see that some pastors got angry and they broke away and they formed their own church. It's all money. It has nothing to do with God. So please, wake up. Wake up. Wake up in your head. Wake up. Because if you don't wake up, you remain like this, and one day you will just die thinking you are going to go to heaven. You are not even going to see the gate of heaven at all. There is not even anywhere there. So, wake up. Wake up now. And then we have Motoni saying Grand Rising from Kenya. Thank you very much, Motoni. Very grateful you joined. Then we have Yvonne 22311 laughing. Thank you. And then we have One Blood 12. That's Simon again. I am happy you are teaching us the truth about how we can become better before we die. Thank you. Thank you very much, Simon. One Blood, we are very grateful. And then James, for James, is a threatening is a criminal offense. Yes, yes. For James, Benson was a high court judge and now retired. So he knows what he's saying. It's a criminal offense if someone is threatening you. Yeah, so I pay a full. Yeah, say someone for James Benson says some believe in miracle. That is why we are poor in this part of the world. That's very true, for James. You are very right. We believe that it's only miracles that can change our life, and that's why we don't make any effort to improve ourselves and to learn more about our shortcomings, so that what we can do to develop and overcome that. We are expecting a God that will come and just shower us with blessing, and then our lives will change and we'll be like people who had been working hard. It does not happen. So that's why we are poor in this part of the world. I teach myself, and I am teaching my children how to work hard in order to be able to, if they want to enjoy life, they have to work hard. And then Agbamuka is saying, I tell you, yeah, it's laughing. But it is true, you know. When I talk, sometimes people think that I am against the church or I'm against Christianity. I'm not. This part of the world, we are not that clever. I'm sorry to say. We all are not that very clever. That's why people can deceive you and tell you that, oh, you are going to go into somebody's room and they will call some snake, and the snake will be pumping money and you become rich. Snake can get a printing press. Get money printing before he is vomiting money. It's only in this world people can think like that. That snake that is walking and does not even eat paper, and is going to be vomiting money for you, bundles. Hey, how can people think like that? So it's spiritual, the spiritual snake. Then they call it one Sakawa, the one which has no name. Sakawa, a snake is giving money. Hey, it's a lie. It doesn't exist. Snake doesn't have mint. It's not printing money anywhere whereby it's going to make you rich. It's a lie. I am a spiritualist. I know what I'm saying. It is a lie. The people who had been telling others that they can make them rich. If you see that they are rich, then you know that they have taken advantage of people. Why didn't they make their family members rich? Why are you a stranger? He just want to cheat you and deceive you and take your money. So please be wise. So we have Yvonne 22311 laughing again. And then Dunia is saying, how can you protect someone who is far from you? Yes, Dunia, I had just said it that you should call our number or any other genuine spiritualist and let them do spiritual consultation for you. The spirit world will tell you what is happening in your life, and also will give you the direction and guidance what to do to protect yourself. It is possible. And then Elom is saying at the James Benson, exactly. Yeah, Elom, for James is also your grandfather. You don't know yet. And then we have who is here? Ifechuku Iroebu. Ifechuku Iroebu. You are speaking reality, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ifechuku. And then we have first One Blood 12. Please, is it good for ordinary person who is not a spiritual man to get spiritual eyes? If you are not a spiritual man, so you cannot get spiritual eyes. If you are ordinary and you get spiritual eyes, then you are already spiritualist. So once you say spirit, if you get spiritual eyes, then you have become spiritual person. So if you don't get a spiritual, if you don't have a spiritual eyes, then you are not a spiritual person. But if you do have spiritual eyes, you are no more ordinary. You have become a spiritualist. Why is our air conditioner working well?
Yes, yes,
I am feeling hot here. Oh, it's okay. But it's on. Put it on table. Is it on table?
Yeah, I just put it.
Okay. Okay, so Simon, once you get spiritual eyes, you are a spiritualist. Those who have spiritual eyes are the ones they call spirituality, not just anybody. Yes, okay, let's move the cursor up and let's see. Yeah, it's coming now. Please, I have a question for you. Yes, go ahead. I think, Simon, I think that's a question up there. Or there's another question. So if there is any question, come please. Then we have Dunia. How if someone came in Ghana? If you come to Ghana, you come to the shrine, they will do the consultation for you physically, please. We have Baby Wonder. No call near Kodude. Yes. So what I name call of you very number. Now I do the WhatsApp. I do link it. What I connect. But every Sunday we do this. So and then we have Matilda Amu. Is it Amua or Amu?
Amwa.
Matilda Amua. Good evening, Daddy. I just joined you. Please leave the distance so I can read the rest. I just joined your program now. So what will I do now? No, you just listen. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you. And then we have Matilda saying hello again. It's okay. Savage, please. I need a commanding talisman. Commanding talisman. Then you have to do a consultation, and then they will know what kind of talisman to do for you. But you see, most of the time people who ask for this kind of commanding talisman, their purpose is to be able to control other people, which is not a good way. Because who do you want to command, God or human being? You want to command God or you want to command human being? Yeah, so you have to. Our shrine is a very special shrine. We are not the best in the world, but we are trying to do our best. And we try as much as possible to cut off anything that will deceive you or deceit. As many people know, a lot of people who are practicing traditional spirituality use this opportunity because not many people know. So they use it in deceiving people and taking advantage of others, just as it is in religion and other things. We at our shrine, we are not such people. And if we realize that you are learning this one in order to take control or take advantage of people who are less, what will I say, less fortunate like you, and that's the purpose, we don't teach you, not at our shrine. We teach you how to know how to live, teach you how to live in this world, how to live in harmony with nature and live in harmony with one another. Not that you use it to control and take advantage of others. That's not what we teach here, so yeah. Okay, so Matilda Amo is Matilda Amo is saying hello. I think we've passed here already.
Yes.
So why are we still there? Then for James Benson, so we are speaking the truth on this program. Keep it up. Thank you, Efo. Akpe. Thank you very much. And then First Blood 12, Simon is saying, I want to know if there's a spiritual money that we call Sikadro. From my knowledge and my studies all for the past 40 plus years that I've been doing my spiritual work, and to the many countries that I had been to learning about spirituality, teaching about spirituality, I have never come across anything called Sikadro or money that someone can make money for you and you become rich. I have not yet come across it. Sometimes when I teach here, someone will come, so no, it exists. Okay, maybe when you see such people on my program, you contact them. Maybe they will be able to tell you where they can get that. But my advice to you is that when a person tells you that he is going to give you a clothing to wear, look at what they themselves are wearing first. If they say they will give you a clothing to wear, if they are wearing a tattered cloth, then you know that they are lying. You don't need to think too much. So if someone say, "Oh, I know that there is money where they can do money," you go to a person who say he can do money for you. Is living inside kiosk. Person is living inside kiosk, and he's telling you that he can make money for you. You become rich. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And even if the person is living in a mansion and tells you that he's going to can make money for you, you must watch that person very carefully, because it does not exist. God did not make this world that without working and you become rich, unless you are a thief. Or even if you are a thief, you are also working, but only you are working against other people. That's why you're a thief. Because thief also, you wake up and say you go to work. And there are so many thieves. I'm not talking about people who will come and carry your things at your home at night or when you are not around. There are so many thieves who go to government offices every day, sit at their table. They have a salary that government pays them every month, but sometimes they make money more than what the government pays them. Where do they get it from? Where do they get it from? Government is paying you, let's say, 5,000 cedis, Ghana money. They're paying you 5,000 cedis a month as your salary. And your duty is when people come to look for some favor from government or this thing, your work is to study their paper and sign and make sure you do the correction, and then they send the paper to where they can get the help. People bring paper to you, you look at the paper, you put it in your desk, you lock it. The person goes home, and so they should go and come. They come every day, they are coming for days. They have not seen any progress or any development with what they came to look for. Then until they add money or take some money and give to you before you remove their paper and put it on the next table. Are you not a thief? But you wake up and go to church and be dancing and say God has done wonderful things for you. In my dictionary, you are a thief. Even though you are not holding a gun, you are not doing anything that people know that you are a thief. You may even be a pastor, you are a thief. So there is no one who can get rich here without working. You must do some form of labor, some work, kind of work that makes you become what you want to be. But if you are just going to sit down and expect that your prayers will bring you riches, or some spirit is hiding in some room that is going to come at night and drop gold bars in your boxes, then you are a rich man. It does not exist. So please think very well. We have Delali saying hi, and then we have Ram TV GH also saying hello. Hello to you all. Thank you very much, and happy Mother's Day to your mothers. And then we have a user 4162877 say, what's conscious? What is consciousness? Oh, I am not talking about consciousness. Consciousness actually just means awareness. To become aware of yourself. That's what consciousness is. But that's not what I'm discussing here now. But that is what it is. It is awareness. To be aware of yourself, who you are. That's what consciousness is all about. And then we have a Savage Black at Yvonne. I'm not greedy. I just want to help. I just want a help from him. How can you get a help and it is money? I'm not a bank. I'm teaching spirituality here. Savage. I'm not a bank. I never spoke that my shrine is a bank, so come and take money. So what Yvonne was saying is right. It's not a question that you are looking for help. What help for me to make money for you? I'm not a bank. And then okay is saying Then Voncujovi's black need a pure, clean heart to do real African spirituality, not greediness. Yes, yes, it is true. So how does this I don't know, the questions come at the top. Is that how it goes? Or you set it up like that? Because sometimes the people ask the second question comes before the first question.
It's from TikTok.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know so much about this, so I'm only talking. Okay, let's move up and then see. And then user 4162 say, what's consciousness again? Consciousness means awareness. And then we have Olive Hammond saying, I salute you, Papa. Hello, Olive. How are you? Thank you very much, and Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you. And then we have One Blood 12 say, please, do you have a special group that we can join? No, I did not form an organization that anybody will join. Even African Magic Temple, I'm only a teacher here. I'm not even a member myself. I'm only the teacher who is teaching. I don't want to create an organization where there will be membership, and with memberships comes position. Someone will want to be here, and then with position comes conflict between other people and all kind of things. My organization is only to teach people how to know how to live their life and live comfortably. That's what I'm teaching here. There is no group to join. And then we have Ibrahim Muhammad. Daddy, please, where can you be located? It's in our profile, so please go there, you find us. And then we have Savage Yvonne was Savage was the talisman to control his uncle to take him abroad. I don't know, and that's why I asked, what would the talisman be? If you want to go abroad, work hard and figure out ways. Yes, they told us that is heaven actually. You want to go to Europe or go to America because there's money there, opportunities are there. But we have forgotten that the Americans and the Europeans all came to Africa to steal our things, or they stole our wealth and build their nation. We can also do the same here if we only have good leaders. We have Yvonne at Savage Black. Black, you don't force people unwillingly for help. It's a choice they must make. Yes, thank you. I'm very grateful for that, Yvonne. Then we have Rosina Adai. Say, Papa, I want my business to grow. Yes, Rosina, if you want your business to grow, do a spiritual consultation and find out what is causing the business not to grow. And once you are able to identify what is causing the business not to grow, you will find directions from the spirit world what to do to remove what is causing the business not to grow, and your business will grow. Thank you. And then Olive Hammond is saying, you are superb, Daddy. Thank you very much. Then Black, I want to command my uncle, who is very wealthy man, so that he will take me to abroad. This is where the whole problem is. You want to control someone. That's why I said it from the beginning, that you want to get a command to be able to control people. Sorry. Okay, I hear you. Okay, then we have Uncle Ben say, where are you located? On the Spinters Road in Ghana, Accra. And then we have Big Sister Oluchi, Osuwonke. So yes, Papa, they want to have power to command human beings, peace and love. Yes, that's what I thought. And of course it came out true. Then we have Swanky say, Tommy, please, if you have spiritual marriage, you don't want it, can it be separated? Yes, it can be separated if they identify it that there is a spiritual marriage. Then we have Delali again saying hi. Then we have a celebrity giving us a black, what did they call this one? Hat, the black hat signs. And then also again giving us a love eyes. I don't know these emojis, so I don't know. Okay, then Uncle Ben is like, how can I identify with my spirit? What is your spirit before you are going to identify with it? you first have to know what your spirit is before you identify with it. So I don't know what your spirit is, so I don't know how you will identify with it. Oluchi sent us a rose flower, and then we have Ibrahim Mohammed following, and then let's see. That's all we have on TikTok. Okay, let's check Zoom if Kwesi wanted to ask any question.
Just listening today. I've got no questions.
Hello, Akwesi.
Hello, Papa.
Yes. I didn't hear you well.
Oh, I said I'm just listening today. I'm enjoying the lesson.
Oh, thank you very much.
I've got no questions here.
Okay, thank you very much, and happy Mother's Day to your wife.
Thank you. I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Happy Mother's Day to all the Mother's Day as well.
Thank you, Akwesi. Thank you very much. We have Kwame Jones. Okay, I think if he's ready, you put his hand up. Let's go on to Facebook and see if we still have some. How many people are on Clubhouse?
Hello, Papa, I'm here. A few
Sena?
people. There's Shamba, Mr. Antonio Lutu, and a few other people are listening.
Okay. So how is everything with you yourself?
Oh, Papa, I'm doing well. Some more, managing. I had dinner with Mama today for Mother's Day, so that was good. But I have a question.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Please, my question is about Ajay. I think you were talking about Ajay, witchcraft earlier.
Your mic is not
giving them. Let's say, not clear.
It's okay now.
Okay. Yes. So I was saying that sometimes when you do a consultation for a person, it comes that the person, the spirit of Ajay is following them, but not only that is disturbing them, but is giving them the ability to see that the person just naturally can see. They didn't do any initiation or anything like that. So my question is about, for those kind of people, how should they live their life? Because in Afa, Ajay is not necessarily a positive force that is encouraged, but then these people are born with it and they can see. So if you to give advice on how they should live their lives, should they be trying to remove the Ajay influence in their life, or should they be trying to encourage it more? If so, what ways can they do it so that maybe the good side will come, not the negative side? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do understood what you are saying. What do you call it? You see, the word Ajay in our Ewe language, and also maybe in Yoruba language, there are two pronunciations of the same word. When they pronounce it Ajay, or the way Yorubas will say Ajay, it's like to show. Ajay, to be able to show or to brighten in order for others to see. So people who have inherited or were born on an ancestral line of where people have developed that spiritual power, which sometimes is used for negativity. when you come from that bloodline, even though you yourself, you may not know that your ancestors had this power, it will be in your DNA, so you have the ability to see easily than other people. And Ajay is not only for negative things, but the truth about it is that most people who I may say are in Africa, or maybe in other parts of the world as well, black people in general, this Ajay that comes in our ancestral or bloodline, sometimes people use it for negativity because, one, poverty. Because somebody has more than I do have. And instead of being happy for the person, they would rather wish the person to go down. Then it becomes negative. The energy or the force of Ajay itself is not only for negativity, but when it falls into the hand of the wrong person, a person who is always envious and jealous of other people's progress, other people's properties or whatever, then it becomes a negative thing whereby it is going to be affecting them. But being born on the bloodline of Ajay, which means it can see, because when you go into Afa, when Hebiaso, Afa and Ajay, these trains were competing for who can see more. When Hebiaso made light, it shines and the whole world became clean, but within a short time, darkness came again. Then God said, okay, you wait, let's try Afa. Afa also tried and be able to look, but he couldn't see everything. Then they say Ajay should come. When Ajay shined, everywhere became very clear. And God said, oh, you are the one who can see more compared to everybody else. It's in one of the Afa police. So that means Ajay is not only for negativity, but most people use it negatively to attack people. There are certain mothers who use this Ajay to protect their children until their children reaches the highest heights. They have not used it for any negative thing. And there are also some mothers who will use this very Ajay power to destroy their own children and other children too. That too is there. So the force of Ajay as one, as per se, is not a very negative thing, but most people use it for negativity when they possess it. That is where it is wrong. So when you fall in the line of people whose ancestors had this power, and naturally you can see and hear, there's nothing wrong in it, but you should be encouraged and also be taught the proper way of using it for the benefit of yourself and also to the benefit of humanity at large. That's my answer.
Thank you very much, Papa. It makes a lot of sense.
Thank you too, Senna. Okay, we have a big sister Oluchi on the Facebook. That one passed already.
Yes.
And then we have a Mensa Isaac. Say good evening, Papa. Hello, Papa Mensa. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. And then the Koko Mensa says the voice is good. Yes, we are using a super microphone today. We are using a professional super microphone, so the voice becomes very, very clear. And we are trying slowly also to get a very professional camera so that everything will be well coordinated and our live sessions will be more easy for people to listen and also to hear. So thank you very much for that. You see what I was telling you people, that if we bring the professional, they say it will be well. So people are saying it's clear, the voice is good. It's better than before. So We thank God. It costs money, but it's working for it. Yeah. Okay, so we have Oluchi okay. He say it's okay, but the voice is inside now, Papa. Peace and love. What is the? I don't understand the voice being inside.
It was about 1 hour at the time.
One hour ago. Okay. Sorry. I think now it's okay. Now they work on it. And Kwesi wanted to say something on that. Somebody stole his this and showing porn. These are the animals I kept saying about. But you know, some people are really stupid though. Even dogs will not do this. How can you come on somebody's program and be doing this? What do you gain? I mean, let's think about it. What do you gain? Anyway, we are all not the same. There are animals still among us. Okay, so I think Kwame Jones wanted to say something, or is it Kwasi, or is the one that came and that thing was showing?
Yes, please.
Oh, I see. Okay, no problem. Let's move on. Okay, we have Lustig was saying, good evening, Papa. I hope everyone is doing great. Happy Mother's Day to everyone here. Sometimes football matches make us forget to join the section, but we always got you in our hearts. Forgive and pray for all of us, Papa. Thank you very much. Lustig, thank you very much, because, you know, what makes you happy is what you follow. You don't follow what it doesn't make you happy, because if football is what makes you happy at that moment, you live in the moment. Lord Buddha, Gautama Buddha, Sakyamuni said that you always live in the moment. Like where we are now, we are speaking about this. If there's something more important to us than this very topic we are discussing here, we would have been doing that. So we all live it. We should always live in the moment. So you have not done anything wrong. My prayers are always with you all. Okay, let's go to Big Sister Oluchi laughing there again. I might have said something about this money people. Yeah, anyway, it's up to them. I can't laugh. I can't laugh again. Oh, peace and love. Thank you, Big Sister. And then Sila Ameji also was laughing. Oh, thank you very much, Priscilla. Thank you. Congratulations also to you on the birth of your baby. I'm very, very happy to hear so. May you and baby be strong. We will be coming. Thank you very much. Yes. Then we have a Big Sister Oluchi also okay again. What I like about the Bible is that it helps not to become like the people inside the Bible. And they also have shames in the Bible also. Peace. Yeah, it doesn't make us look like we can be like the people inside the Bible. True. But the people in the Bible, they live their life very free. Now the Bible has been used in such a way to control mankind to the point that we don't even know whether we are going or we are coming. Okay, let's move up. Then we have Onyen Dika Agbagba. I'm Nigerian. I'm Nigeria. Go on. Thank you. And then we have Kenneth Hart. Aboru Aboye Abo Shishe Ogbo Ato Asura Iwori Wofun Anuledo. Yoruba Odi Wofun Anuledo. Then we have a Big Sister Oluchi again. Is saying, I know you're a white woman. She have a snake in aquarium, but the snake doesn't vomit money. Papa, I can't laugh. Peace and yeah, because people say snake is giving money. Snake get a printing press. So easy at all. Give me my phone. Let me call this late guy to come. give me my phone.
Yes.
Oh.
Please speak in the room.
And one duck. Have Charles Graham say, commanding talisman indeed. Yes, you know, people, okay, commanding talisman. What do you want to use it for? Want to control people? Kwame Jones is saying, greetings, Papa. How are you and family? Yes, thank you very much, Kwame. Thanks for joining. We are very grateful. Thank you. I think we are done with this one too. But we have Oluchi, big sister there. Even in the Bible, God created man to tear the ground. He also said man will suffer before getting food to eat. So every one of us need to work hard to put food in our tables. Peace and love. That's very true. People don't believe what God commanded in the Bible. So they want to have a free food. There's no free breakfast in America. Yes, Papa, some people are very stupid. Thank you. Peace and love. Yes, yes. Then we have Montitel in Taiwan saying, greetings, Papa. Members of the African Magic Temple, thank you. And viewers around the world. So thank you very much, Montitel. And happy Mother's Day to all the women in your life, from your mother to your sisters and to your women friends. All happy Mother's Day to them. And then Lucy says, Papa, with the Bible, no need to waste your time explaining to them. James Baldwin put it simple. He said, if there was power in the name of Jesus, slaves would not have been introduced to the Bible. Yes, of course. Because the Bible has been translated into all kind of languages. But books of technology, knowledge, information had not been translated into any African language. Because they only want us to be workers, where we only work and white man will come and take it away. So you are not supposed to have technology to build yourself. That's why Africa still is here. But they try to convince you to know that God is waiting for you. When you come, He will give you peace. I don't know. I'm not waiting for that God. I'm looking for my God here. I'm not waiting for any God who is going to give me peace. What about when I die, I don't go to heaven? What about if there's no heaven at all? Then I am lost. So let me be doing my best here. If I am doing my best before that time come, because I know I'm a good person, I've not done anything bad to anybody. So it's not the question of believing in somebody's name that will change my sin. If I am a sinner, my sins will be written in my consciousness, and I'll carry it with me. I thank God. So we have a Kaleji Francis Akaton saying evening Bokor. Hello Kaleji, how are you? Thank you very much. Then we have a Sikwetu Dunia. Can you protect yourself from witchcraft? Yes, you can protect yourself from witchcraft. If you can protect yourself from gun You can protect yourself from disease. You can protect yourself from knives. Yes, you can still protect yourself from witchcraft and anything. When I say you protect yourself from gun, I'm not talking about only using spiritual power. But if you know how to avoid getting into trouble, that they don't kill you or they don't shoot you, you are protecting yourself from gun. Yeah. So, and of course, there are things people have made called bulletproof, so that when they shoot you, it will not hit where you are wearing the bulletproof vest on. So people can protect themselves from many things and from different things. And the security dinner, are you in Ghana? Yes, I am in Ghana, and I'm in the capital city of Ghana, Accra. Then say, how can you protect someone who is far from you? The person need to do a spiritual consultation. Then we will know what we can do for that person. And then we have Bolaji Ali in UK. Say hello, Papa. Happy Sunday to you and the AMT family. Thank you very much, Bolaji. I'm very grateful, and thank you for what you have sent to me last time. It's a very educative one. And then we have Charlotte Pane. Papa, type in the words that you use so English speakers can know and understand. Will be a great help. Thank you. Yes, Charlotte. You see, the words that I use, some of them are our local language. They have no English translation. So if I say aboru, aboye, aboshishe, which in Ewe we say elbolu, eboya, abokiche, how am I going to translate it into English? If I say agbamelugu, eji agbama Yahweh, how am I going to translate agbamelugu into English? I don't know. So some of the words, our Ewe words, have no English translations. Those that we can translate, we will translate them, and you can understand. But generally, when we are doing spiritual things, just like when we went to India, when I went to India to study Hinduism, when I was in India, I have to learn Sanskrit. I have to learn Sanskrit, and I have to speak Sanskrit. I have to learn how to speak Bengali, and I have to learn how to write it. So it cannot be translated into my language directly. So it is me who has to understand it and then translate it to English and then translate it back into my local language. The spirituality of a people is inside their language. So it is not every word in our language or in our spiritual language that is easily translatable, but somehow we will do our best to translate what we can translate for people to understand. Thank you very much, Charlotte. I'm very grateful for that. And then we have SK Frogger and DKFOD. How do you know if you are even initiated into witchcraft? What if you are unaware? Yes, it's a very good question. The initiation into witchcraft, sometimes you may not know that you are being initiated into witchcraft, especially when the person who wanted to pass that witchcraft spirit onto you is not doing it openly. But when you are experiencing things that you have not experienced before, when you start experiencing such things, for instance, after eating together with somebody, and then you start having dreams that you are always eating in your dream, or you are in a group of people and you are eating, it's also a sign in our culture to say that you are now being entertained by witches, or they are trying to train you to become a witch. Generally, you will not know that you are being initiated into witchcraft, because there are some people, it is only a bead that they will give you, that this is a bead, start with that, will give it to you as a gift, and you start wearing that bead and things started happening in your dream. Some maybe a mother taking her own waist beads and giving to the daughter that, oh, I give you a waist bead you should wear, or giving to a grandchild that I give you a waist bead to wear. Sometimes that mother has this spiritual power and is transferring it to the child, but the child doesn't know. And as the child grows up, she starts to see so many things in a dream. But being a child, she will not even know whether this is good or bad. And when that child grows up with it, it becomes part of her. And it will be difficult for her to separate from that energy. But in our tradition also, there are ways and there are some herbs that can be prepared for people who can kind of separate from this. If they don't like it, they can separate them from that energy. So it is very true that it's not everybody who will know whether you are a witch or you are not a witch, because you will not know, because you've not gone openly that I want to be initiated into witchcraft. Somebody pass in over onto you. And sometimes, as I said earlier to the question Senna asked, some of us, our mothers and our grandmothers, were witches. It is not we who told them to be witches, and it is not us who asked them to give birth to us. But they gave birth to us, and that blood runs in us. And we can never deny that our mothers or our grandmothers had this possession. But the truth is that as long as they had not killed us with this thing, and they have guided us until we have reached where we have reached, we are rather proud of them that they have guided us to here. And we are now using that same energy that our ancestors had for the good of humanity. So as I said also, the spirit is not what is negative. It is how you who is having it, you are using it, that makes it negative or positive. Just like we always say, the knife cannot be blamed, because knife can kill, and knife also can cook food. Knife can do good thing, and knife can do bad thing. What happens is that the person who is wielding the knife is the person who is a bad person. So whatever weapon he or she has become bad weapon. But you can never blame the weapon for being bad. That's the truth about life. That's the truth about life. So we never know. I am here. I know my mother was very spiritually powerful. Whether she was a witch or she was not a witch, I'm less concerned about how she was. But I am happy that today I am here and she has given me that life, that I am living life today. So whether my mother was a witch or she wasn't a witch, I don't care. She was able to bring me to where I have reached before she passed on. My mother died about 24 years ago. Today is a Mother's Day. But something very interesting happened yesterday. Certain things happened to me and I wasn't sure. So I did a reading. I did a consultation yesterday in the morning. And then my mother came through that I should cook food for her. And her favorite food, which I used to tell my children that they were not born, so that my mother was a poor woman, and the food we could eat sometimes in the evening is just a boiled cassava and with granules. And it was yesterday, today going to be Mother's Day, and she asked me to cook for her, and then I cooked the exact food that she liked, was cassava, and we all enjoyed it. We were even surprised that we enjoyed cassava as if it was some great food to be eating. But usually it's poor people who eat cassava. But that's what my mother asked for. So I don't know whether they are playing those videos of yesterday. So somehow my mother is no more alive, but she is still connected to me and is still helping my life. And when things are not going on well, she comes to and tell me what to do so that she can support me. So for me personally, whether my mother was a witch, my grandmother was a witch, or whoever was witch, I don't care. What I care about is that I am alive now, and I'm using the knowledge and the blood that has passed me until here for the good of humanity. That's all. So the point of saying that, oh, your mother is a witch, that's why you should hate her, like the churches are doing, your grandmother is a witch, so don't go and visit her. Hey, if a witch wants to kill you, you can run away. You cannot. So just forget it. Try to find a way to... you better find a way to adjust with them and make it up to them. Finish. And if the day they say, oh, I bless you, your blessings will be manifold, plenty. So please, we don't confront them. We find a way to appease them and go hand in hand so that we don't cause problem. But there was a story that I heard. I don't know how true that is. There is this gentleman whose mother died when he was a young boy. So the grandmother was the one who looked after him all through his life, and he was able to go abroad, studied in the university, and was working abroad. And then he finally found his new way. What do they call it? When you become Christian, what do they call it? Born again. Then he has found his born again life, and they told him that the grandmother was a witch. So the moment they told him that his grandmother was a witch, he started hating the grandmother. He would not come home. When the grandmother sent messages through people, he would not reply. Then one day, he went to work. He was in his office and like removing his shoe in the office under his table. Then one shoe got lost. One shoe got lost. He looked for it all through in the office. He couldn't find his shoe. Oh, well, where could this shoe be? And he kept one. But he couldn't have any understanding how could one shoe got missing in the office. So one day something happened and he has to come home. The grandmother was still alive. And he came home. The grandmother just gave his that shoe that was lost in the office and gave it to him. Say, my grandchild, this is your shoe. So now the man became afraid. How did my grandmother was able to come to my office in America and took my shoe? She doesn't have passport. Doesn't have anything, but she was able to get the shoe. From that day, the man started respecting the grandmother. Grandmother told him, if I had wanted to kill you, you will not grow to this place. So please, don't worry about what people told you. I am here to protect you, and I have protected you. So you and I, we don't have any problem. And that's it. But you know, in today's society, you go to church, they say your mother is a witch, your father is a witch, your whole family, they are witches. So pastor become your father, pastor wife become your mother. When they want to marry, you go to pastor to tell them to represent you to marry. Meanwhile, the people who had looked after you until you reach where you are still suffering in poverty, and you are lavishing money on pastor and the wife because they have protected you. You think that if your people are witch and they really want to kill you, you will even see pastor. Your eyes will even be blind. You can't see pastor. So please, let us not live our life being afraid of everything that is happening around us. Let's give respect where it is due. When people who had looked after you and took care of your life, don't kind of cut them off because somebody in the church told you that they are this. Find a way to understand where they are coming from and try to communicate with them and be on the same level with them. You will be fine. Thank you very much for that question. Let's go on, and then SK Folgra, DKFOD, and say, why would they initiate you to join them? Every tradition wants continuity. every tradition wants continuity. Even people who are armed robbers, they initiate some young people into becoming armed robbers. So when they are no more, that trade or whatever, if it is a business or whether you call it trade or profession, will continue. So everything in this life wants continuity. So if your grandmother was a witch or your great grandmother was a witch, of course she will, if she had used that for the benefit of herself and for her children, why wouldn't she want it to continue? Or why wouldn't, if your grandmother or grandfather was a wizard, why would he wanted that thing to continue? It is only when you are an outsider you look at the inside as evil. When you are inside, you don't see any evil there. That's the truth about life. Even this, our tradition of voodoo and traditional African spirituality, people who go to church, they look at us as evil people, people who kill people, people who are devil's classmate. And that's how we look like the classmate of the devil. That's the way they look at us. But when you enter into this traditional spirituality, before you begin to understand that it is not evil at all, after all, what we are doing is different from what other people are doing, but it is for the good of humanity. So Timi Nyambe said, do you have talisman for good luck or for things always for favor? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that there are so many things that can bring good luck to you. No, in the sense that I have not made any talisman down that I'm selling to people to say, oh, you take this one, you get good luck. No, I don't do that. But if you come to me and you have challenges and I know that, or I think that it is something that I have to make for you that will change that face of reality that you are experiencing, then of course I'll make a talisman for you that will bring good luck to you. But it's not that I made a talisman and I'm selling for people that will come and buy good luck talisman. No. Whatever I do at my shrine is always custom made to the individual's needs. Okay, Charlotte Panel is saying it's understood when I was talking about our language and translation. So maybe just seeing it written, not translated. I'm very grateful. Yes, that's why I'm telling my boys that they should write whatever we are discussing, especially about herbs and other things. They will write it down. At least people can see the writing, the written form of that particular word, and maybe they will find someone to translate it for them. Thank you very much, Charlotte. I'm grateful. But me, I'm only seeing one part of the video, only the drone part of showing plenty chair and not human being sitting on top. So we went to the funeral, but me, I didn't see anything. I was inside the room. And then someone replying to Oluchi Osuoke say, what I like about the Bible is that it helps not to become, okay, that's what Oluchi said. The Bible has been what is it? Remove a tool to undermine and enslave our people's spiritual mentality and physically, at times through the Western paradigm of institutional systematic slavery and colonialism. You are very right, Kenneth. The ancestors that is with you now did more today than the so-called Jesus would ever do. We need to remove the cultural amnesia from our people and return to make us all, to make use all we can be instead of the current state of collective speaking. Cause I am many others are free from Jesus and the residual of slavery and colonialism. Ashewa. Thank you very much, Kenneth. Yes, it is very true that the Bible had been used to control the black man in particular, even to the point that there is a portion of the Bible who says slaves should be very subordinate to their masters. just as the church is subordinate to Jesus Christ, which is a very, very wrong thing. Why should slaves be subordinate? The Bible is saying that what kind of God is speaking like that? Somebody is mistreating me, maltreating me, and hurting me, and you are telling me I should be submissive to that person? Are you trying to kill me? Anyway, it is time for our people to change and to think. Those who still want to remain there, it is up to them. Traditional spirituality is not a force. No one forces you. When the time comes that you need to know, you will approach it by yourself. And then we have a Kaleji Francis Akatose Bokor. Very proud of you. This is enlightening. People need to know positive side of witchcraft. Yes, of course. But then you see, being just an ordinary person, you can only think of the negative aspect of it because that's what you are exposed to all the time. But when you start studying spirituality to a point, the Guda Meiji, and that's the oracle, the Guda Meiji, when you start to study spirituality into details, you begin to see the positive side of everything and also the negative side of everything. And you don't just go blaming things just for the sake of blaming things. That's why we teach this way. Where Timmy Nyambe say, okay, thank you, Papa. Thank you to Timothy. I'm very grateful to you. We are getting closer. At 6 o'clock we close because there's a lot of work for us to do. No, we passed there already. Okay, we read that one too. We have Gabarazo. Papa, good evening. Hello, Gabarazo. Good evening to you. Then we have Nana Bekwe, the second. Say, we're still waiting, Daddy. Nana Bekwe, what are we waiting for? Can you tell me what you are still waiting for? Or you had asked me some question that I didn't answer. Please, you can resend the question so that I can see it and then I will answer you. Thank you very much. Then we have Uncle Ben say, sorry, how can I identify my spiritual and identity with it? You need to get to a spiritualist, someone who already knows the path, and the person will go through things with you for you to be able to identify where your power lies and also where your weakness lies. Then you will strike a balance between these two. You'll be able to live your spiritual life. Thank you. Then we have Michael Let Jr. He said, please, Sika wants to ask you if really someone can be fourth standing in front of a house with. Can somebody read the question again for me? I don't understand.
Please, Sika, I want to
ask you
if really someone can be fought inside in front of a house.
Fourth standing
in front of a house. I think the question is not complete.
Okay, so Michael Let Jr. or Sika, your question is not very clear. But if how can somebody fight standing in front of a house? Do people sleep before they fight? They stand before they fight. Nobody is fighting when they are sleeping. Unless you are dreaming. Then you can fight in your dream. That means you are sleeping. But when you want to fight, you stand. Oh, is it not so? If you are fighting lying down, they will beat you. Junior boy say, I really believe in the Afa. Okay, Junior, thank you. That's why we also practice it, because we know it has full of knowledge. It's full of knowledge. Then we have Dunia. How if you know someone who is doing witchcraft on you, can you go and talk to him? How are you going? What are you going to? How do you know that that person is doing witchcraft on you? That's the first question I'll ask you. Do you have any proof that that person is doing a witchcraft on you? If you have proof that the person is doing witchcraft for you, then you can go and talk to him. But if you don't have any facts to prove that this person is doing something on you, go and tell them that you are witch and you are doing witchcraft on you and see whether you will find it easy there. Yes, and Junior Boy say, yes, that's true, Father. And his Junior Boy again say, it's true, and that's good. Hello, Toby. And then Charles Mata 1 say, wisdom. Thank you. Then we have a 777 highly fire saying amen. Say, I'm blessed to come across this life. Thank you. I'm happy you are enjoying the life. Then we have a Benjamin Boateng saying, where are you? We are in Accra, Ghana. Then we have Desmoni saying, my name is Mfoniso Basi, okay, from Nigeria. Basi from Nigeria. I want to know if they will take me in Nigerian Navy this year, please. Desmoni Mfoniso, I don't know whether they will take you in the Nigerian Army this year because I don't even know you and you don't know me. I'm not a god. I'm only a spiritualist. And before I can tell you anything about whatever you want to know, you need to consult the spirit world with me. Then I can tell you on categorically that yes or no. But just by seeing me on social media and asking me whether something that you had applied for without even knowing me, without even informing me, and then I will tell you, oh yes, they will take you. I might be a very stupid man to say so. I don't do things like that. Please, this place is not the kind of shrine that just talk for talking's sake. Whatever we say, we mean it and we know it. So we don't give answers when we don't know. So if you want to consult to find out, our number is there. You can call and we will find out whether you will be accepted in the Nigerian Navy or not. We can categorically tell you yes or no. But without knowing you, without having any contact with you, just by asking me a question here, I will be able to tell you, say yes, or you will go. If you don't go, what will you call me? So this man is a fake, like that guy Banjani who came here last time on my program. We did a reading for him and everything we told him. He said, no. And then he came on the program and said that we are scammers and all this thing. Unless you don't know us, you will call us that. We tell it as it is, and when we say so, it is so. Then highly far, say well said, thank you very much. Then my big brother James Ben, spirituality in some cases is embedded in the culture of the people, of which the language is part. Thank you. That's what I was just saying. Thank you very, very much for Benson. Akbe for James. Then we have Stephen Edu. How are you doing? Good. And say good evening again. Good evening to you. Then I think someone say, okay, please, I need help. We all need help. We all need help. And then user 4162877 he say, what is spiritual awakening? Look it in the book. There's dictionary. You can Google it. If you Google it, what a spiritual awakening is, it will tell you, please. And then we have a user 107488 say, please, it's a temple. We can come and worship there. No, we don't do worshiping here. We are not practicing religion at our shrine. We are practicing spirituality. Go into Google and go into dictionaries and find the difference between spirituality and religion. And even there is something that I posted recently. Can we get it? There was something I posted by Selassie. No, not this one. It's from Haile Selassie, former emperor of Ethiopia.
Was it on TikTok?
Yes, it's on TikTok. It's on TikTok. You may find it in one of my postings where he spoke about what spirituality is and what religion is. So maybe you can send that one to the man who wants to know what is spiritual awakening. And maybe he will understand. And then we have a user 461433. I want to be rich. We all want to be rich. I am here too. I want to be rich. That's why I'm working hard. Then we have Nova Hayes. You are doing a great job. God bless you. I wish to visit one day. We are always here and you will always be welcome. Then we have Michael Barr saying evening. Thank you. And then James Benson is living in the moment is a matter of priority. Thank you for James. Not everybody can live in the moment. Anyway, and then we have Nana Bokor again, still waiting, and I don't know what that means. And then we have William Dama, or William Dama. Say hi, Papa. Hello, William. Swanky. So does it mean if anyone has Ajay and he or she is worried, there's nothing you can do? There's so much to do. I never said there's nothing you can do. I said you have to compromise. You have to find a way to compensate. And so I never said there's nothing you can do. There's something to do. Then JC24 is saying it sounds perfect. And then somebody again saying what spiritual awakening? I don't know. Find them in the Google. And then Gobarazo is Papa, this is your son Charles Lechu. Hello Charles, how are you? How is Abenyanasi people? Thank you very much. My greetings to your mom and everybody. Yeah. And to your brother. Thank you. Then we have Kalino. Say, I want to be a member. There's no membership for Kalino. We don't have membership here. Go ahead. Move this in Casa. Do it in such a way that I can. Junior boy is saying sure, yes, and then we have Michael Junior say, please can you tell me the kind of work? If you want, we have our number. You consult, I'll tell you what I do. Or you can go onto my pages, you will see the work we are doing. That's all that I can say. There's nothing like what kind of work. We do all kinds of work, only we are not thieves. We don't encourage stealing. We don't do what people call Yahoo boys. We don't do cheating and deceiving people. We are serious spiritual people here. We are not here to to scam people or to deceive anybody. If you are looking for a genuine way to know how to live your life and make your life a happy life, we will teach you the way. That's what we do here. Then we have Junior Boy say, hey sir. Then Lavina 986 says, hello sir. And then Junior Boy, okay Father, can I ask you a question about Pauline Jongbe? Yes, you can ask me a question about Pauline Jongbe being the first Pauline among Paulines. That's how much I can tell. I'm not here talking about which oracle says what. That is not what I am teaching. I'm teaching general here. Pauline Jongbe, as I know, is the first oracle in Afa, and it is said to be the first in the sense that Yekumeji, which is the second son, is supposed to be the first son, which simply means darkness and light. Pauline Jongbe represents light, and Yeku represents darkness. And as we know, darkness is here before light came. But how come light becomes older than darkness? That is in the question, the oracle, Pauline Jongbe. He was able to do something that make the darkness dispel, so it becomes the leader. But that's all much I can say about Pauline Jongbe here. If you want to know more about the police, come and learn from the shrine. We will teach you. And if you know it already, then you can also teach us and we will learn from you. Thank you. Then we have Mark 17. Hi, Papa. You have said that you did not find true power until you returned to African spirituality. Yes, of course. Of course. That's why I teach African spirituality. Then we have Angie 1111 say, hi, I'm first time here. Hello, Angie. Welcome to our live streaming. We are teaching about African traditional spirituality. Then we have Tyson Sosibo. I want to come to your shrine. Can you share your exact location? I'm in South Africa. Sosibo, Tyson, you can go onto our profile. You find our telephone number. And also when you type the name African Magic Temple into your Google map, it will be able to direct you. Please type, answer that if you can answer from your site, and then type African Magic Temple into this, or you type it generally and pin it there, and they can see. Yeah. If you type the African Magic Temple into your search engine, you will find our location. Okay, so we have a Oru chemist to say, what is practice of spirituality? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I say we are not practicing religion here. Religion is where you have so many worshiping going on. Spirituality doesn't have anything to be worshiping. We do practicality and solve the problem as it is. You don't need to have faith. You don't need to believe in it, but when the formula is correct, you see results. So that's what we call spirituality. Religion or worshiping is just to come and pray and dance and sing song and praise God. That is religion. We don't do that at our shrine. Then we have Obolo guy say, greetings, Papa. Hello, Obolo guy. How are you? Thank you. And then Oru chemist, I think he came out with this good evening. Then Johnny boy, junior boy, say, Father, we must hold our African till our next generation. It is up to you and everybody who is on that path. You have to teach your children so that your children look at your African traditional spirituality as something that is valuable and something that can help their life. You cannot learn it alone without teaching your children, because if you are gone, then your children will still remain in the bush. So if you want to hold on to African traditional spirituality, hold our Africania till our next generation. If you want to hold on to African traditional spirituality, then you must pass it on to your immediate dependents so that they can know. And when they accept it or they feel it is good, they will accept it, and then it will go on to their generation, and that's how it is. But you cannot be an outsider and say, oh, African traditional spirituality should go on when you are not able to impact that knowledge onto other people. Thank you very much, junior boy. Then we have 720242. Please, I need your prayers. Okay, we are praying every day. We have even prayed earlier. We are going to pray when we are done. Then Swanky, how can you protect yourself from witches when you always hear their names after consultation? If you hear their name in a consultation, the person who did the consultation for you should be able to tell you what to do to protect yourself. And then Dunia, I'm coming to Ghana. How is the process of visa? I am not sure. You have to contact the Ghana Embassy or Ghana High Commission, wherever you are. They will tell you the process. I don't work at the Ghana Immigration Service or Ghana Foreign Affairs, so I don't know what the process is. Those people who work there, they know better. So you can ask the Ghana Embassy and they will let you know. And then junior boy is saying, Tommy, please, can I know the main effects of the Molinjongwe and the rules of it contains? Please, if you want to know, please come and do consultation. Come and let the let us teach you what it is. I am not going to tell you the rules that Polyjumbe contains here on air because I don't know you physically. If you are interested to know about the Polyjumbe, please book an appointment and come to the shrine, and then we will teach you about the Polyjumbe and any other poly for that matter. Then we have digital help. My name is Musu Yebua. I want for my husband to come back. Do a consultation and you will find answers to that. We have our numbers in our profile. You can call and they will book an appointment for you. I'm not God and I'm not a spirit. I'm a human being just like you. The only difference between you and I is I am sitting here, you are sitting there where you are. And I am a person who deals with spirits. And maybe you too, you are dealing with spirits. But the difference between us that you are there, I am here. So I'm not a God. And I believe strongly that you too, you are not a God and you are not a spirit. So if you want anything, do consultation with the spirit world and they will tell you what to do. And then Gabarazo is saying that, Papa, I'm one of your sons called Charles Lechu from Petwe. I know. Thank you, Charles. Yeah. And then we have Claudia Indica. Is it Indica? Indiwe Mena. Okay, Claudia Indiwe Mena. Hello, sir. How do I do to protect myself from being a witch? Are you a witch? Do consultation and they will teach you the direction what to do. And junior boy, I kept saying that if you want to know about Polyjumbe, book an appointment. Don't bring his question. Let's go on. Okay, Shady, how will I get wealth? By working, by getting knowledge and wisdom. You will get wealth. And then we have a Mark 79. Is it because African spirituality still practices sacrifices? Is that what gives it true power? Other spiritualities also practice sacrifices. Don't you see Muslims recently, they kill so many animals? Is it not a sacrifice? When the Jews are celebrating their Yom Kippur, don't you see that they kill animals? So it is not because Africa still practices sacrifice. Everybody still practices sacrifice. It is only when the black man is doing his own, it becomes evil. Everybody practices sacrifice. Muslims just celebrated their Eid. You know how many chickens and rams and goats were killed? And cows that were killed? Were they not sacrificed? Or you forgot that one is also called sacrifice? Don't let us belittle ourselves. Let's move forward. Yvonne is saying at Tyson Sensible, he's in Ghana. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. I think we are almost done. We have about 15 minutes more. The monitor is going to switch off, so please change this thing. Tyson Sosibo, we say thank you so much. You are very much welcome. And then Jibril, are you in Ghana? Yes, we are in Ghana. And then Agbevivi had put the African Magic Temple in Google, and the location will be visible at Tyson Sosibo. Thank you. And then Emmanuel A say yes, oh Papa, thank you. And then user 921385 say, who can God bless? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, junior boy, forget this story of you don't want white people to know. And this is, you see, when you have not gone to where the level of spirituality that I have gone to, you say those kind of things. See, who told you white people don't have spirituality? You think that white people do not have spirituality and they have the word spirituality in their language? Or you think that they came to Africa before they know what spirituality is? White white people also have spirituality just like us. They made good use of their own to the point that they are able to tell you to forget yours and you being stupid. I'm not saying you as a person, but we as a whole people being stupid, we accepted their own and threw our own away. White people also have spirituality. If they didn't have spirituality, they would not have the word spirituality in their language. So please, you go stop that kind of thing. I'm not that kind of priest too. I've gone to school well. And then we have Emmanuel A. Say hi, Chief. Thank you, Emmanuel. Then we have Steely. I said, Toby, does ancestral stool truly fight and prevent people from progressing? I don't think so. If your ancestral stool will prevent you from progressing, you think your family will keep it? Do you think that something that will be preventing the family from progressing, the family will keep it? Don't let people deceive you in the church. Let's go. And then Shady, how can I get wealth, please? Go to work. Work. That's what will make you rich. Or if you want to be thief, then go and steal. If they catch you, they'll kill you. Then we have Flash Kalu 281. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you, Flash Kalu. Thank you. And then Emmanuel A is saying whites have spirituality. They do. Whites do have spirituality. How do I meet you, Papa? I am at my shrine. Our number is in our profile. When you call, they will book an appointment for you. Thank you, Emmanuel. Then we have Traore. No. Traore Jibili. Jibil is saying, I'm from Mali. Hello, Traore. Thank you very much for coming. And then we have a Spanish town. Say, where are you from? We are from Ghana. You can see my dressing. I'm a Ghanaian. And then we have a junior boy secret. And then junior boy, they took all our gods away, and still we are allowing them to come into our temple and knowing ours. Who told you that they took all your gods away? Your gods that are in your house, are you able to take care of them? Stop those kind of nonsense things. The gods that are in your family houses, have you been able to take care of them? That they took all your gods away. Yes, white people came to take some things away, but it's our own people who sold it to them. I was in Germany last year just to see these things. It is our people who sold it to them. They did not steal them. Okay? The ones that people gave out because they say, oh, I want to become Christian, and they gave it out, also are there. So don't say that they came and stole your things away. They didn't. It's your people who gave it to them. But the good thing about what was given to them, they did not destroy them. They kept them in a museum, and they are looking after them. That's a good thing about it. So sometimes you see people talk and just talk because it's just something that keep going. They did not steal your things. They have not stolen your things. White people came to Africa. They brought their spirituality and their religion. They asked you and told you that, oh, this is what they do. Our people are so pure in heart and clean in heart that they accepted the white man. But the white man also came with deceit in order to overcome you. Because who knows what they have done in their country before coming. Even somewhere in the Bible, when the Jews were going to fight some tribe, they asked God that how can we overcome these people? They are very strong. And their God told them that I'm going to send a spirit of deceit. So God can also send spirit that can deceive people. To go and deceive the people so that when you go, you can overcome them. So when the white man was coming to Africa, you think that they just came empty-handed without knowing anything about us. They know we have spirit. Why did the king in Belgium told the missionaries that when they go to Africa, they should not go and talk about God? because the Africans knew God already. They should rather discourage them from using their juju. And today the word become juju, 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 juju we are using. So it's a juju, it's a juju. So please, me, I went to school. I'm not a priest that hasn't gone to school, please. So don't bring those kind of things to me. And then we have Emmanuel say we have been deceived by the pastor. So yes, true, we have been deceived. And then Pure Vine say thank you, Papa. Dunia, how is the visa process is to come to Ghana? The embassy in South Africa will tell you. I don't work in the embassy, and I don't work in the Ghana government, and I don't work in Ghana Immigration Service. So I don't know the process. And I'm not going to sit here because I'm talking here and tell you that I know this, I know that, I know that. No, I don't know. And then we have Tyson Sosibo say at Dunia number 1 Frimpoma Housing Project, Bachunyasi, Spinters Road, Accra, Ghana. Yes, that's our address. And then Dunia at Tyson Sosibo, thanks. And then tell the boy who brought the things that he should send me the total, including his transportation, so that I can send the money to him. And then AMG Big Cisse thanks Tyson. And Dunia said, which city the temple is located? Is there in our address? Is there already? And then Tyson Sosibo will say AMG Bishak number 1 Frimpoma Housing Project, Bachonia Spinters Road, Accra, Ghana. Yes, that is our address. But as I kept saying, if you walk into our shrine without booking appointment, we will not attend to you. That's our address, that's where we are. And if you want to come, book an appointment. We have our number there, because I don't attend to people who just walk into my shrine. Please. Then Tyson was saying at AMG Big Shack, said, I've got it. I've Googled it, yes, thank you. And then Spanish Town, I practice Nigerian Voodoo and Yoruba. That's okay. It's all the same. We are all Africans. And then again, which city? Okay, let's go over there. Traore Jibril say yes to numero, our number. You can give him our number. The Spanish Town say oh. The Spanish Town, the host is from Mali. No, I am not from Mali. I am in Ghana. I'm from Ghana. I'm not a Malian. So please don't deceive anybody that I am from Mali. I am not from Mali. I'm not a Malian. I'm a Ghanaian. Okay? Let's move forward. Okay, so check other ones, and if there's anything new there. Mike Thomas, he say hello Papa, hello Mike, how are you? And then we have Danse Kombla, he say thanks Daddy for your advice. Thank you to Danse Kombla. Okay, I think we will close early today. And then we have Bolaji. Hello, Papa. Please, when will the powder from the Avenya spiritual cleansing formula be available to the public? Okay, Bolaji, the truth is that I have not really made it. Then when a lot of people ask me for it, then I will be able to prepare it. But if you want me to prepare for you as a person, yes, I can prepare it for you. It's not something I am going to, I made down now. It's only when my children used to be in school far away, then I prepare for them. So if you want me to make for you, I will. And then Tini Nyambe say people always mistaken African Magic Temple with other priests that go live on TikTok who do consultation live on TikTok without even knowing that person. Thank you very much, Timmy, for that comment. I'm very grateful. Yes, we don't do that. I don't know you. I cannot do any reading for you. And then we have Barbara Paddy at the please move it. Barbara, Paddy, hello. Dede, how are you? Thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day to you. Say, Barbara, Paddy, say hello, Papa. Good evening. Papa, thank you very much. There is a great change in my son now. I am planning to come home when I'm around. I will let you know. I'm very grateful to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that Andrew has things are changing. We pray for the best. That's one thing we at African Magic Temple know, that when we work for you, definitely you will achieve results. Solutions will come. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you very much, Barbara. When you come, we will meet. I'm very grateful. Yes, okay, so here we are. We are at the end of today's program. We don't have many. Listen, somebody with the name MMHN. For say hello. Hello. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Yo, me dakpe zi ton. Maoga soboli sa maoga kitikata se me dakpe. Na we pola minkeke wadofi. Tiffany is saying happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Tiffany, on Clubhouse. Very grateful. Tagwe mama, mi ba fa. Egbe bedore. Mi ana ne devi. May all the people who are entering this week, who have heard us, may their plans for the week be successful. May they enjoy a successful next week. May health and wealth find them. Okay, today we are done for today until next Sunday. But if you can keep the conversation going on the online, and if I happen to get online and see anything that I have to respond to, I will. But I'm very grateful and thank you today. May the ancestors continue to bless you.